Today I survived 100 days in an endless cherry forest in Minecraft. There's no normal biomes and no easy resources, just miles and miles of pink trees. My goal over the next 100 days is to build up the ultimate pink base, so make sure to sit back, relax, and enjoy as we spend 100 days in a cherry forest in Minecraft. All right, ladies and gentlemen, today, like we said probably in the intro, we are going to be spending 100 days in a cherry biome only Minecraft world. So what does that all mean? That means we got no access to spruce wood, which is literally one of my least favorite or most disturbing things that could happen to me ever. And we got to build with only cherry wood. Now, don't get me wrong. I absolutely love that they added the cherry biome. I think that the trees are amazing. I think the trees always look really good. Also, what is going on over there? What is that? Massive mountain. I wonder if that was corrupted generation. There's no way that that just generated naturally in Minecraft, right? I'm gonna have to go check that out in a little bit here. Like I was saying though, I do really like the cherry trees. I think they're absolutely amazing, but I'm not gonna lie, the wood is one of my least favorite woods in Minecraft. So I think that the cherry trees are kind of like a really ugly wood. They're good if you know how to build with it, but I'm just not very talented. So today I want to change that by spending 100 days here in this cherry blossom. I don't know if sheep spawn though, which is something that's kind of concerning because that means I cannot sleep. But obviously we can't access spruce wood, dark oak wood, or regular oak wood unless we get a wandering trader who's gonna go ahead and give it to me. So let's just go ahead and get started here collecting some cherry wood right away. I mean, this is the only thing we can do. We're gonna get some wood, then go down, go mining, get myself some iron, get myself some coal, get some tools, and then we can start working on building up my ultimate base, even though I have no idea how to build with this wood type. I don't know. I am excited because I've been challenging myself a lot recently in the recent videos to try to be able to improve my building. I think going out of my comfort zone, building with only cherry wood and whatever I can get from the Nether, I guess, as well, is gonna be really good for me. Like I was saying though, we first just gotta start out how you always start out your Minecraft world, by punching a tree. There we go. That is one tree down. Let me go ahead and we're going to grab up all this. We got 19 cherry logs. So first, let's craft that into planks. Let's craft up a crafting table. And with the crafting table and the sticks, you guys know the drill. We need a wooden pickaxe. And there we go. We got a decent start here already in this video. Next up, I do want to go do some exploring, but if I can grab myself a couple pieces of stone right away, right down here, that way I can just go ahead and get myself some stone tools. Also, this is so good. It turns out sheep can spawn here. Unlike 100 days in a river only world, I'm going to be good when it comes to sleeping the night away. So there's one wool. We got two more sheep right here. So I'm sorry, we're just gonna use the pickaxe. I'm sorry, Mr. Sheep, but I absolutely need some wool. And sheep number 3, there we go. Exactly 3. That's gonna be enough to give me a bed. I don't need more wool, but I could use some more food. So I'm sorry, Mr. Sheep, but you're gonna have to die, man. You're gonna die and you're gonna give me, yeah, a piece of mutton. I really appreciate that. And then we can just go ahead and grab myself 3 pieces of cobblestone to start out. And we'll go ahead and upgrade to a stone pickaxe just to be a little bit quicker here. There we go. Throw out this old garbage wooden one, and we're just going to collect some more stone to get myself a furnace and a full set of stone tools. And there we go. We got 28 pieces of cobblestone. Let's start out with a furnace. That's easy enough. Then we can craft up a stone sword because I think that's going to be very useful. And we're just going to do all of the stone tools. So stone axe right away. And finally a stone shovel, just so I got absolutely everything that I'm going to need. Let's go ahead and let's grab my crafting table and we can go start exploring. Now, obviously, there's not going to be a ton of stuff to explore in this world. Like I said, it is a cherry blossom only world, but I do want to go check out that mountain because what is going on there? I also do see some iron up there as well, which will be awesome. But before we head up there, any food source I can get my hands on, I'm going to take. And there are just sheep everywhere. I'm sorry, baby sheep. You're going to watch your entire family die right in front of you. So I apologize for that. I kind of need food. I could just put him out of his misery, but that feels wrong. So I think we're going to leave him alive. Just going to slaughter his entire family and we can move on. Eventually you'll grow up. Maybe I'll come back and we can eat you as well. Yeah, let's just keep on heading out. We got 11 pieces of raw mutton already. I do want to get that cooking up relatively soon here, but because I'm out of hunger, I'm losing hunger already. So I want to get that cooking up as quickly as possible, but I also want to keep on moving over towards that mountain. Another thing about the cherry blossom only world, we got a ton of these little bees, which is just absolutely awesome. We could maybe do a little bee enclosure in our base in the future. I don't know. I don't have many ideas for this video. I just kind of wanted to challenge myself, try to be able to build with cherry wood a little bit more. Figured this was a good way to do it. And usually you guys like when I do single biome worlds, which I mean, it's pretty fun to do anyways. But yeah, the whole world is going to be basically the same. There is still oceans when you do this because of how Minecraft generation works. It's very weird. They still have to have water. I've never seen something like this though. There's so much iron. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6 veins I can see, 7, 8 veins I can see from right here. Absolutely insane how much is right up there. That's it's actually mad. Like I'm gonna go over there. We're gonna check it out. We can get my stuff cooking up once I get down to the base there, and then I guess we can just go from there. Decide if we're gonna go. I think we'll probably go underground because I think it's gonna be important. I didn't have any gear in my last video. This video I want to try to get some armor pretty early on so I don't have to worry about dying. I just wish that there was some iron lower because like I do not want to go all the way up there. Like, look at this. If we go into free cam here, this thing is absolutely massive. It would be so cool to build a base up here, but getting up and down this sounds absolutely ridiculous. So, like, I don't think I want to do that. I think I want to do my base in like a little bit of a plains area. Honestly, something like between these two mountains could also be pretty cool. I'm not exactly sure. We can definitely look into it soon, but first, let's go ahead and let's get some food cooking up because I don't have access to any food right now. So I want to get that cooking up as quickly as possible. While we wait for it to cook up though, we can obviously just go around and chop down some more wood. Using my auto tree chop mod, it's going to be pretty easy to collect a good chunk of wood, which is awesome because I'm going to be using it for a ton of building. Let's just go to all these trees here. Oh, I'm already to the point where I can no longer run. We need that mutton to cook up. It actually might already have one piece done, which is a good start. Let's go check it out. Very slowly, we got to walk over here. And yeah, we got 3 mutton done. This is going to be my first barbecue of the world. Unfortunately for me, it literally took all 3 pieces just to get back up to full saturation. But yeah, like I said, while we wait for that to cook, let's just walk around, collect as much cherry wood as I can because we're going to be using a ton of it to be building over the course of these 100 days. Literally as much as I can get. We'll just use up the entire durability of the stone axe. I think that'll be a great place to start. And then I honestly... yeah, I don't know. We are already out of durability. Maybe we just go grab some more cobblestone, get myself some more. Let's see. We got like 2 stacks of cherry logs already, though. That's not that bad. Let me grab a couple pieces of stone up here. I don't know how much I have on me right now, but there's just a little bit in this wall. We can just go ahead and grab up some of this. We already got 22 pieces, so I could literally just go throw down my crafting table and let's craft up another axe. You know what? Let's just do 2 more axes right away. And you know what? It is nighttime already, so we might as well just go ahead and craft up a nice little bed. Throw that guy down, but I actually don't want that. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna make pink dye. Grab my bed right away again, and let's get a pink bed because it'll be very fitting for 100 days in a cherry blossom only world. And then, like I said, let's just get back to work chopping down some more trees and getting as much wood as humanly possible. And then luckily for me, it does look like our mutton is done cooking, so let's just go ahead, cook up those 4 pieces of pork chop, and I guess we'll just wait because we've already got like 3 stacks of cherry logs, luckily for me. And once that finishes cooking up, we're gonna go out, we're gonna explore, and we're gonna find the spot that we are gonna be settling down for the next 100 days. Although I got no idea where that's going to be. I'm thinking I'll just head out that way until I find a spot where I'm like, hey, this looks really good. I'll just build my base here. And there we go. It is done. Let's just go ahead, grab my furnace. I think if we go out into free cam here, I want to say that it looks like there's a nice spot for me to build right over here. So just looking around the area, I do think we're going to go down here. Maybe right here in this area. This kind of looks like a cool river / lake area. So I think honestly, I'm going to just go head out that way and we can see and decide if that's going to be where we're going to be living over the next 100 days. Fingers crossed it looks good. Like, I don't know what exactly I'm looking for because the entire world is the exact same biome. I kind of just want a nice open flat area that I can sort of build a nice beautiful base in. Let's go see over in that area, see if it's flat enough to be good to my liking. I guess we can also collect some trees on the way as well. Not a bad idea here. It also does seem like there is a ton of sheep in the cherry blossom biome, which I absolutely love because the sheep are really good for food. It'd be awesome if I could eat mutton over the next 100 days and not have to worry about growing a wheat farm. I'm not gonna lie, I definitely would appreciate that. Let's see, where was that at? If we go out into F4 again, I think it was out here on this island, right? Oh, it is kind of a steep incline there though. I don't know if that's gonna work. I mean, we could do some terraforming, I guess. Or do we want to go somewhere else? I don't know. Let's go check it out and we can decide from there. And you know what? Actually, now that I'm looking at it, that island over there is a lot flatter than this one, as you can see. This one has a lot of up and down. So I think we're gonna end up building over here onto this island. And then honestly, in the future, we might be able to just go ahead, add bridges or something to get across and maybe use a little bit of that land over there as well. But hello, Mr. Sheep. I'm sorry, I need some mutton, so you are all gonna be dying. And then I just gotta decide, where do I want to put... Okay, wait. If we go out into F4 once again, we can use this entire peninsula here. I just want to decide where I want to put my chest. I think we're gonna put my like starter base over there so it's out of the way of where I'm gonna build. I feel like that's a good idea. Or dude, there's also that over there. That also looks super nice. Ooh. Little custom cherry. I gotta go check that out in the future, but I think we'll just stick around to here. So let's go, I think, right behind this hill, just so it's out of the way and not in my way when I want to actually start building. We're gonna set up a nice little temporary base. So right down here, let's throw down my crafting table. We can also throw down my furnace if we just clean up some of that. And then we're gonna need a little bit more planks. Let's go ahead and let's craft up some more of those. Throw the planks in there, and let's get myself a stack of charcoal going right away. And then since I've got so much wood, we can just go ahead and turn that into that and craft up some chests right away as well. I think we'll just do another stack of them. That way we can have 16 chests to start out with. Clean up a nice little area here, probably just right here. And we can go 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we'll just go 3 tall, I guess. And then we'll do this side as well. So 1, 2, and 3, and turn those all into double chests. And then I guess we'll just do it up here too on top of the crafting table. Oh, dude, I swear I thought I heard a creeper coming up. That would not have been very fun. And just to clean up the area a little bit more, let's get rid of some of these cherry trees right over my storage area. I don't need them here. I will be going and getting rid of all of these. Oh, there goes my axe. Luckily, we did craft this second axe as well, which is good. And we'll get all of these cherry logs right away. We have so much food as well, which is absolutely awesome. I love that. Love that. And then I'm trying to decide, do we want to go mining first, or do I want to go head out and check, where was that? That building over there. That could have some good loot, so we might go do that first, actually. First things first, though, we got to get some stuff stored. So we can get all the cherry blossoms, like anything like that, into this chest. This will be my nice little wood chest, which, oh my gosh, dude, I'm getting so much wood already. Absolutely insane. Maybe we'll craft up another little crafting, or not crafting table, a furnace, put that right there. And we can get some wood. And okay, I already got way too much wood. I did not even realize that would be that much. Let's throw the wood in there, and we'll start cooking up the rest of the raw mutton right away as well. And I guess we could just bring all this with me. I'm gonna save the coordinates, and then we can go head out and go check out that building that we see over there. And now with the coords officially saved and a temporary base set up before I build my starter house, we're just gonna go head out and check out that thing. Hopefully it's got some good resources for me to steal. On the way though, we can obviously just go ahead and take out all these guys. We got a sheep here. Hello, Mr. Sheep. You have got to die, my friend. And like pigs as well. Pigs, I think, are pork chops better than mutton for saturation? I actually don't know. Pretty sure of the animals, I think chicken is the worst. I know steak is the best. I actually want to say pork chops are the exact same as steak. And then I think mutton is just barely worse than those two. But let me know if you know down below in the comments. Won't really matter because we're getting so much mutton. So like, I'm not too worried about it because there's just so many sheep in the area. It's actually insane. But like, I mean, I'll take the pork chops too, just in case I end up running out of sheep. I don't think that'll ever happen with all the sheep that I'm finding in this world, but just in case. It never hurt to just get some extra mutton. Okay, where was it? I see it right over there. This lake is kind of really cool as well. I absolutely love, dude. This single biome generation always makes some really cool world design. I'm kind of too lazy to swim across that, so I'm gonna craft them a new crafting table. We go ahead and we throw that guy down, and we're gonna craft the ugliest boat on planet Earth, a cherry boat. Also, I don't know if I already mentioned this, but if I were to rank wood types, let me know your guys' thoughts on this down below in the description, or down below in the comments. But if I were to rank wood types, number 1, obviously spruce wood. Number 2 is probably gonna be dark oak wood. And then number 3, oh, what is my number 3? I think number 3 is mangrove, just because it's so good for like barn design or anything along those lines. And then number 4 favorite wood. It's so hard. Probably a sleeper pick, but warped wood. And then oak wood. And then I don't know. I really don't like bamboo, jungle wood, birch wood. Oh, I love pale oak. I think pale oak is actually probably better than oak wood in my opinion. But yeah, let me know your guys' rankings for every wood type in Minecraft down below in the comments. I think the cherry trees are very pretty. I just think the actual wood plank is just not very easy to build with. Anyways, what have we got in this place? Looks like we got ourselves some hay bales. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to grab up all those. Only 3 of them. This place looks really cool, actually. There's like a decent amount going on here. I do think just before we get started with anything. Oh, wait, dude, this build is actually kind of sick. This is a really cool style build. I could just take this over and turn this into my house, but I don't think we're going to do that. But in the meantime, I think what I want to do, I want to sleep the night away because it is dark and you guys probably can't really see a thing. And then I honestly think before we get into anything else, let's check out these ruins first because there could be some good loot in here. It looks like we got some wheat seeds, not too great right there. But like some of this stuff, like these bookshelves, that's free books. That'll help me if I ever want to enchant in this world, which is absolutely awesome. And it'll just be super easy for me to just run around, loot up all these chests. We got some coal. I'll be taking all of that. Anything over here? Looks like we got a chest with gold and an emerald. Yes, please. I love it. So if you guys are wondering, I'm playing with the vanilla perfected 1.21.11 mod pack, and I absolutely love this mod pack. So if you guys want, I'll try to leave it in the description. It's called vanilla perfected 1.21.11. Basically, it adds a bunch of things that just make vanilla Minecraft a better experience. Like there's these custom structures like this that have some loot to get you started early on. And I don't know, it's always super fun to me to just like load up one of these worlds and see all this new generation and new stuff that I can go through, go find, go explore, and loot, of course. Like when I did 100 days in a stone shore only world, we found that that giant oak tree, which actually like completely saved the run from start to finish. That was absolutely awesome. I'm not gonna lie. I also got a little copper shovel. I will be taking that because that is definitely going to be better than my stone one, just because of the efficiency 2. Efficiency 2 is kind of goated. Any chest in that corner? Nope, not there. We do got some pumpkins here, but I never end up actually using the pumpkins when I collect them. So I think I'm just going to leave those guys for now. We can just keep on going through and see, is there anything else? Do you guys have any more chests? You do. That's awesome. A bow and some arrows. I'll take the arrows. Okay, you know what? We'll take the bow for now, but if I run out of inventory space, I will get rid of it. I guess I also got these golden boots from that nether portal earlier, so we'll just go ahead and take that. And a piece of bread. I don't really need bread because I got so much meat in this world. Almost done with this, and then we can go check out that main structure. That main structure is the main reason I came over here, just because that structure looks absolutely awesome in my opinion. Anything inside of here? Let's see. Let's dig out all of the corner. There is a chest with emeralds and gold. That's absolutely beautiful to see. And then I'm pretty sure for the most part, I think this place is basically almost entirely looted. So let's go back and let's go check out what that original build was, that cherry blossom build that looked really, really cool. But yeah, this place just looks absolutely awesome. There's also villagers here, which is cool, but I do see this. Let me just go ahead and grab up all the bamboo. It'll be super good. I could get some bamboo blocks. Then I have some different wood types I can work with. So we got the cherry wood, we got bamboo wood, and any wood I can get in the nether as well. Let's go check it out. What do you guys got in here? We got nothing but bricks right there. All right. Ooh, I will take the candles. The candles are always a very good interior design choice. And another little bell as well. I think this is supposed to be like a village equivalent, but it's all in one building, I'm pretty sure, which honestly, it's kind of nice. We can just go through here and steal all this. Okay, like I love all these little decoration blocks, and we also got these bricks so I can just craft my own flower pots in the future as well. We'll take all these because we can use them as nice little decorations. They'll also be very fitting for inside of my buildings is kind of what I'm thinking. And here, what is in here? Okay, potatoes. We can use these to grow a little later on. Just trying to think, what should I get rid of? We'll get rid of the gray piece of wool. We don't really need that. And then what do we got here? Apples. No, thank you. I'll take all the bricks. That's more apples and dried kelp. Do I want dried kelp? I think dried kelp is like useless as far as I'm aware, so I think we'll just leave that there. But I feel like this building has to have an upper level. Yeah, okay, up here. Ooh, looks like there's quite a bit more going on in this place. We'll just go through the whole thing and check it out. Got some more bookshelves here as well, some nice extra books, and then nothing out here. If we just keep on going around, we got some more candles right here. Got a nice little flower pot with a instant health potion. I'm not too worried about that. That will just leave there because I know I'm never going to end up using it. Another little chest with some potatoes and a jungle ruin chart. This is a part of the mod pack. I don't exactly know how you use it, so I am just going to be leaving that there, I suppose. Basically got this entire floor looted up already then. Cartographer table, I will leave that as well. And we got a piece of string. I don't really think I need the string too much. What's out here? We got a nice little some more candles. Some more candles over here. And then I think there's one more layer up here. Or no, this is the top, it looks like. I guess this is the top. So that is this entire building. I mean, I would say that's pretty successful, even just for the candles. That's going to be great for decorating around my base in the future. I also know where this place is. I can come back to get some inspiration for building in the future. Like I really like this like archway here as well. Let's go head back over and we can get started with our builds. Actually, this will be really nice. The moss, you know what? Let's get rid of black wool and we'll just grab a little bit of this moss carpet here because this could be a good decoration block as well. So we'll be taking all that and then let's go head back over to my base area. And there we go. Now that we're successfully back to base, I just got all this stuff in my inventory. What I'm going to do, I'm going to organize it all into the chests, get everything sort of sorted out here, and then we can get started with a base or go down and get to mining. So I'm going to start organizing everything in here. So like valuables will go into this chest. We'll do like, I don't know, mob drops into this chest, and I'll just see you guys once I get everything sorted out. And now that we got my inventory cleaned up, we're just going to come over here, maybe start cleaning out an area, start clearing out some trees, some grass and stuff. So that way we got a nice, good area to start building up my starter house. Obviously, it's becoming nighttime quickly, so I'm not gonna have very much time to work here, but we'll start out with some of these cherry trees. I'm just gonna clean them all up, and then I'll replant some later on in the future. That way I have a nice cherry forest around the base. I guess the main goal with chopping down these trees is just so that way I have a nice open area to work with, because I do want to be building. And dude, there's so many bunnies in this biome as well. It's actually insane. Okay, real quickly, we had to run, go sleep. Now that it's daytime, we can actually work. We got a little bit of light, so let's just get to work chopping down some trees. We can do it until we run run out of durability in my stone axes here. I'm just gonna clear them all out. Like I said, we can replant some more in the future if need be, but for now, I just want to get a nice good area opened up. Also, it's actually insane how much sticks and saplings you get from cherry trees. Like, there's so many leaves in them, it's actually crazy. Yeah, let's just go around, grab up, like, oh dude, I'm keep missing so many random items. Hopefully I end up picking them all up at some point, but right now I'm not gonna worry about it too much. Let's just go ahead and grab, oh, that one chopped down 2 trees. We only got like 1 more tree. It's not even gonna give me a full tree, so there we go. Definitely gonna need to chop down more, but I kind of think we might want to go get some iron so I can work with iron tools instead of stone. So as much as I want to get a house going, I think that's gonna be more important to go get some iron tools, so maybe we'll just head underground and get to work on the whole mining process. Obviously, we don't have any iron, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna take our coal, we're gonna take our sticks as well. We can start out by crafting up some torches like that. Those will go into the offhand as per usual. But then do we have cobblestone? We do. We got 9 pieces of cobblestone. So we're gonna make 1 cobblestone axe just to have it, and then with the last 6 cobblestone, we're gonna craft 2 cobblestone pickaxes right away as well. Like I said, we already saved the coordinates, so I guess what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go mining, maybe even like right here, so it's in the area. I want to avoid that water cave, so like if we just go, I don't know, right here, we can start digging down, get to Y16 and start strip mining out Y16 for some iron. Not gonna be anything too crazy. Like I said, we just want to be going for iron. If I find a cave, great, because that's gonna be the best way to get the iron, but also cobblestone will not hurt at all. So let's just get working on getting down to Y level 16, because that's where iron is most commonly spawning underground. Wasn't very long, but we're off to a great start. It's not iron, but I will always take some extra coal, so we're just gonna go ahead and farm this whole thing up right away. And that's 27 pieces of coal. We can just go right back to getting down to Y level 16, because that's really where the iron is going to start hitting. There we go. Not down to Y16 yet, but we did find my first vein of iron. It doesn't look like a big one, but we'll take what we can get. Any iron is better than no iron. Looks like just a vein of 4. That is actually kind of sad, I'm not gonna lie, but you know what? Can't complain too much. It's 4 iron. 4 iron is better than no iron. That gets me at least 1 iron pickaxe. And then in the meantime, we can just keep on heading down and get to Y16. Then hopefully we find a bunch more veins of iron down there. And then down here at Y16, we're just gonna go ahead and get started mining straight until we can come across some iron. Hopefully we get a good bit of cobblestone and andesite as well, because we're gonna be using a lot of that for my builds in the future. That is the one reason that I do kind of prefer strip mining over cave mining, because you already get some of the stone and the materials that you're going to need for building as well. Kind of one of those things where you're just going to kill 2 birds with 1 stone, and it is super useful. I'm also able to find myself some lapis down here, which is going to be really good if I do ever get an enchanting table set up, because obviously, like I said before, we do need lapis to be able to enchant. So I'll be taking all of that. This should be enough, honestly, to last me all 100 days, we could hope, and then we can get right back to mining. I'm just going to mine until we run out of pickaxe durability on all 3 of my stone picks, and then we can head back up to the surface. Things are not looking too good though, as this is only my 2nd vein of iron, and my last pickaxe is on like its final 3rd of durability. So yeah, not looking too great as of right now. We've only got 9 total pieces of iron as well, which is just obviously not great. We might be crafting up some more pickaxes in hopes to go ahead and find myself some more iron. The good news is we found myself a 3rd vein of iron. I thought this would be a vein of 8, but unfortunately it looks like it's just a vein of 4. Okay, I guess 6 isn't horrible. Okay, there's 7, there's 8. It is a vein of 8. That's awesome. It's not exactly how I was expecting it to be laid out. That's 17 iron in total so far. Hopefully we can come across 1 more vein before this pickaxe breaks. If not, we could always just go ahead and craft up some more pickaxes as well. Unfortunately for me, the pickaxe did just break. So let's just go ahead and craft up some sticks right away. There we go. And we can go ahead and just craft up some more stone pickaxes. We'll just start with the 2 for now. Just 2 pickaxes and we could just keep on mining. Literally took me forever, but I did finally come across the cave. We've got 27 pieces of iron. We got a nice little vein of iron right here. It looks like just 4, but you know, I'll take an extra 4 pieces of iron. And then we might just look around in the immediate area. Maybe I'll like build up some cobblestone right here so I know where my mine is. I mean, look around for a little bit more iron. Is there any diamonds? Because this goes really deep. Like, look at that. There is some diamond down there. I don't have a way to get them, but I know where they are, so that way when I go smelt my iron, I can come back. In the meantime, though, is there any iron up here on this level? Because iron usually doesn't spawn down at the deep slate level very much. So we're just going to look around up here first of all. See if we can come across any iron. Okay, that's gold. Honestly, I don't really think so. Like, I don't want to like go, like, there is probably some over there. Like, I see some right there, obviously, but like, how am I gonna get over there without, like, I don't know, without going across a giant, do I just build across and hope that we don't get a monster spawn? That might be what we do. Let's see, what do we got for blocks? We got some dirt we can start with. So we just come up here maybe a little bit and we start building across and hope that no skeletons end up shooting me off. Because honestly, if I get shot off by a skeleton, that would not be very good. Okay, what do we want to use? I feel like we got so much cobblestone, and cobblestone is just so easy to get that it'll probably be best to go ahead and use up all of that. And then we can go around here and look for some more iron. I don't see any as of right now. Where was the piece? Okay, there's a creeper right there. Where was the piece that I saw? I swear. Oh, it's up there. I see it. Okay. First, there is a piece right in this area. If you would die, Mr. Creeper, maybe it'll be better to just use the axe to take this guy out. Oh my gosh, dude, that could have been bad. That could have been bad. I don't have any armor on besides golden boots. And make sure no monsters are behind me. Okay, you are right there. Should be able to quickly go ahead and just grab that. Grab these pieces as well. And then, oh my goodness. Okay, there's a zombie here as well, dude. You gotta leave me alone, bro. Go off the edge. Thank you. I don't like this. This cave is very odd. Like, it's a water cave up here, but then you go down there. It's not a water cave. It's a deep. That kind of scared me. All right, like I was saying, it's a deep slate cave down there. Where was that iron at? There's some right here. Just build up to this level. We can go ahead and we can grab up all of this raw iron right here. It's actually a decent bit here. Honestly, we're gonna have a good bit of iron. We can craft up a good bit of tools, I would say. And then if we come, oh, there is another piece I did end up missing right up here as well. We'll just go ahead and we'll grab that. There we go. Oh, it's a whole vein. Oh my gosh. Very, very happy to see that. A nice vein of raw iron ore. What do we got? We got 46 pieces so far. With 46 pieces, I would be happy to go up to the surface. I just want to look a little bit more. Grab any extra ones I can come across, like these right here. There's an extra 3 iron. And then is there more iron anywhere else up here? I don't see any more. I do see the coal there. Let's see. I don't. Okay, there is some down here. We'll just go for these couple of pieces as well. Definitely a good idea to just build down to here and at least another 2 iron. We'll take it. Looks like it is just another 2 iron though. That's fine. Honestly, I've already got a good amount of iron where I'm not really too worried about it. Is there any more in the area? I don't see any. So unless I see more before I get back over, I think we're gonna head back up. We got 51 iron and a boatload of cobblestone, which is exactly what we came for. A nice, beautiful mix of cobblestone and some iron. That way I can build, and I can also craft myself some better tools than stone tools in the future. I guess we do got a little bit more iron right here. There's one single one there, and then up here on the wall, we'll just build up a nice little platform, and we'll grab these final couple pieces of iron. Also, there is some lapis right there as well. I'll take the lapis right away as well, because you know what? We're here. Might need more than 34 pieces of lapis. We might as well just go ahead and pick all of this up as well. Exactly a stack of lapis. That's absolutely beautiful. Now, how did I get over here? It was right up here. So let's just build back up here, and we should be good to go ahead and just head back up to the surface so we can actually get started with the building process. And now that we're done mining, let's go ahead and let's break our iron into 2 equal stacks, and then we'll just throw these into the furnaces, let those start cooking up. While we wait for those to cook up, let me organize out my inventory, figure out what we've all got to work with here. So let's go ahead and put the wood into here, and we can just sort of, I guess we'll do like all the cobblestone in here, and then the diorite, the andesite, and the granite, and coal can go in there, and then miscellaneous chest is right there. There we go. Inventory is cleared. Now I just gotta wait for some iron to cook up so I can go get myself some iron tools. I think the first bits of iron are gonna go into an iron pick, and then we could do like some iron axe maybe, because iron axe I also think is gonna be pretty important. So starting out here, we're gonna use 1 and 2 sticks, and then 1, 2, 3 iron for the iron pickaxe. You know what? Honestly, we might just go ahead and get rid of one of these because I have enough iron where I could just use iron. I'll keep the fully repaired stone pick though and use the rest of that durability first. And we got a bunch more iron. Okay, we also could probably make a set of iron gear. So let's go iron axe, and we could go iron chest plate, and we could do a helmet. I can't quite afford pants. Actually, you know what? I think I could if we just go ahead and grab that and grab that. And let's go ahead and let's craft up some iron pants and throw both those on. Then all we're missing now is a helmet. And then like I said earlier, we're just gonna work on chopping out all these cherry trees. I want a nice big open area where I'm gonna be able to build all the stuff that I want to build. Starting out with obviously like the houses. Okay, well this one chopped down. It will. It still had the leaves, so we're still good there. We can just go around and clear out as many of these trees as I can. We'll use the durability of the stone axe first, and then we can switch over to the iron one. And now that I'm thinking about it, iron axe is probably useless. I feel like with the auto tree chop mod, you can honestly just use stone axes just as efficiently. They just have less durability is the only downside. But like in general, I mean, it's still so quick to use a stone axe. Like I can destroy an entire tree in less than a second. But yeah, real quick, like I said, let's go around, clean up as many of these trees as we can. And And there we go. We got enough of the trees, I think, cleared up. There's still so many saplings, sticks, and logs all around that we got to collect. But I think for trees, we're good, at least for now. Now, all I'm going to do, we're going to run around. We'll pick up as much of this stuff as we can. And then we should start clearing out some of the grass and the extra debris that's just around the area as well. That way, we got a nice, clean area to work with and start building up my house and the rest of my base. In the last video, I did a giant farm. I want to do something similar. I think it looked absolutely amazing. And it just, I don't know, it was awesome. So I kind of want to do something similar in this video as well. Like I said, first things first, we need to collect all these resources. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to make the builds all face this way. So we got this peninsula. So like the house is going to be facing out towards me this direction. I think I want it to be kind of centered. So I think we'll do the house like right up here in sort of that area. So first things first, let's go over here. Let's do a little bit of terraforming. This does not need to be this tall. So we can start out by clearing down this little hilltop first. I'm also just now realizing how many cherry blossoms, are these called cherry blossoms? Pink petals we're going to be getting. It's literally going to be insane. There's going to be way too many of these pink petals here. I'm surprised they're not called like cherry blossoms or something like that. But yeah, let's start out just by clearing up this level. Honestly, should I get a water bucket? I feel like a water bucket would be good for cleaning up some of this stuff. Otherwise, I'm going to be manually like having to run along and hitting it all like this. It's just going to take a lot of time. So let's see if we come here. Yeah, I think this is a decent Y level we can start working with. We'll just have to like terraform, or do I want to clean this down a little bit? Maybe I do want to clean this down a little bit. There's a good bit of stuff here that we could. It's like, let's just say we come over here. I wish I got, we could go down and collect those diamonds and give me a diamond shovel. That's not a bad idea, right? I think first things first, it is getting nighttime. So let's go sleep the night away first of all. We've also got some more iron done. I'm not going to do boots just because we have the gold boots and it's not going to make that much of a difference. But there we go. We got myself at least a full set of gear. I also do just want to go ahead and craft up a cobblestone axe. So there we go. And we do got an iron pick already. So I think what we're going to do, we can go underground and we can go get myself a diamond for a diamond shovel. I know where there is one. We just got to get back down to that cave. Oh, wait, maybe we want a bucket to be able to easily get up and down in that cave because that cave is absolutely massive. So let's use up a little bit more iron and craft myself a nice little bucket. We'll also just go ahead and fill this thing with water before we go under. Otherwise, that would be pretty stupid of me. So if I remember correctly, there should be some diamonds right down there. Now, there is like 5 skeletons guarding them. So hopefully we don't end up dying, but let's go grab at least one of those. We can just take this waterfall all the way down here. You know, we could just fall all the way in just like that. And then we got to go a little deeper. Okay, there are 4 skeletons there. So I'm hoping I can bait these guys to sort of fight each other. Oh my God, there's so many of you. Okay, you know what? Do we just go for it? I think we just go for it, right? There's one. That's all we need for the shovel, right? But I can't really just leave those. So we're going to try to take these guys out one at a time. Let's get a torch down there and we can fight these skeletons. Oh my goodness. I don't like fighting this. Okay, yeah, we got to heal. We got to heal. We got to heal. Oh my gosh, this is bad. Then we just keep running. Just keep running. I really need like an iron sword because this stone one is just not doing it, bro. All right, I can take that one out. That's one down. Keep placing some torches so we don't have any monsters running. Yeah, fight each other. Thank you guys. Thank you very much. It's obviously highly appreciated when you do that for me. And there we go. Skeleton down. Let's go ahead and let's get the rest of these diamonds because I think we're safe. There's nothing else here. So we're just going to gobble up. Is it just 3, dude? 3 is, that's kind of sad. That is kind of sad. It is what it is. We got 3. That gives me enough for a shovel at least. And I guess we could just walk around and see if we can spot any more diamonds in the area. No diamonds yet, but I did find myself some more iron and I will always take some more iron. I mean, like if I'm being offered it, I'm not going to say no to some iron. So I'll be taking all that. Like one more diamond. There we go. Because this will let me get a diamond pickaxe and a diamond shovel, which is honestly really good. Is there anything else around here? Let's dig all the way around. Doesn't look like it. I think that is all for diamond. Oh, there's another one up here, dude. That's awesome. First, we just got to deal with the zombie that's right here. Oh, I really should eat a pork chop. Heal up some health again as well. And then hopefully there's going to be more than 1 diamond here. It looks like it is just 1 diamond, unfortunately. There we go. That is 6 diamonds so far. Not bad at all. I'm not too worried about staying down here and mining diamonds for forever because I honestly don't care that much. But like any ones that I can easily see and easily grab, we might as well take. And then we can head back up and get back to work. Unfortunately for me, okay, there is iron down here, but it just sucks because there's like creepers right over there. That's spider's going to come up to me as I expected. Creepers right here. Oh, don't blow up. You just got to die for me, bud. I would really appreciate that. Thank you. And yeah, spider as well. My sword is about to break too. Can't stay down here for super long. Oh my gosh, that's another creeper. Oh, Okay. Okay, then. That's obviously not good. Good thing we're not playing hardcore because that would be very bad. Let's go see if we can hopefully get that stuff back because that was diamonds and like all my tools and stuff. Luckily for me, I see my loot. Just please tell me the diamonds didn't explode, which they did not. I want to get all of this armor back on. I did not expect that to instantly kill me. Let's get that back on. I need my weapon. Okay, there is zombies here. Okay, that already broke. That is not good. Let me grab the rest of my items. Where is everything? My inventory is a complete mess right now. I did also just end up breaking my sword there. So let's see. Okay, that's there. We can at least use this axe then to fight off these zombies. Oh my goodness. And spiders. Okay, as long as there's no creepers, bro. Creepers are like the end of me. They do so much damage for no reason. It's not very fun. Let's put the torches in my offhand here. All I'm going to do... Okay, wait. Yeah, we got all 6 diamonds. All we're going to do now, we're going to grab the little bits of iron that we see down here, and then we can head back up to the surface. Unfortunately, we did lose, like, I don't even know, like 8 levels of XP, which obviously is not ideal, but yeah, what are you supposed to do about that, right? There we go. That's some more iron. That's 8 extra pieces. I think we could head back up to the surface now. If I see more diamonds, I'll go grab them, but I doubt I will. We're just going to go take the waterfall back up. And now with these diamonds, let's go and let's craft up a diamond shovel, and then we'll do a diamond pickaxe. I think I'm going to save the last 2 shovels or the last 2 diamonds in case I need more shovels. And we're also going to get a sword replacement. So there we go. We got myself a nice little iron sword. So now to just make everything more even and more flat and ready to build on, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to start outlining the place where I want this sort of to be on this Y level and not that Y level. I don't know if that made any sense. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm not gonna lie. But like all I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go along here and I'm gonna make this feel a little bit more natural as a way around, so that way it's not like 2 different Y levels here. So like not here and here. Outlining this should be pretty easy. I just want to give myself a good bit of space to work with here. We're gonna keep it going this way so it actually feels kind of natural as the goal. I also should finish breaking that tree now that I do have a new axe, but I think that'll be about good is sort of the idea. All we got to do now is clean off this whole level to make it all flat. But before we do that, let's go ahead and let's finish breaking down this tree. I suppose we'll grab the materials and let's just go ahead and get to work mining this out and making this all completely flat. And there we go. We got the entire thing basically completely cleared up. All we got to do now is clean up any like cherry leaves and grass. That way I actually have a fully flat area to work with. I'm just kind of hoping we can do it with water buckets. If we just do that, yeah, that'll clean it up so much easier. You just walk around, throw down some water buckets like so, and slowly but surely this should get sort of cleared up, right? Like that. Obviously when there's a low spot, wait, we can just go ahead and fill this one in. I hate this. It should be like the grass. Like, you know, if you place a block on grass, it just deletes the grass. The petals should do the same thing. That actually drives me insane. I cannot stand it. I guess we'll just have to manually remove all the petals and get back to work building the rest of that in. There we go. Some of these I'm gonna have to break because if it's too close to the edge, the water just flows down. Obviously, very, very simple. We'll just keep on going around and adding in the nice little water buckets. So maybe one right there should clean up a good bit of this as well. The only thing is inventory space. I've thrown out, like, look over there. Wait, I could just show you guys. This is all cherry petals. Like, why are there so many? It's actually insane. We also definitely want to fill in this entire hole. So luckily for me, we did get a lot of dirt from terraforming all of that down already. So now we can just go ahead and fill this whole thing back in. All of this here as well. And the final 3, there we go. And we can just keep on adding water to sort of clean the area up. Hopefully we get a good amount of seeds as well, because I want to start a massive farm in this world too. I also kind of want to do like a sugarcane field and a bamboo field, because I feel like it's suiting for the cherry blossom biome. But I feel like I'm probably relatively close to good. Maybe I will pick those up. That is a lot of cherry petals. It feels wrong to just like burn them. But honestly, I feel like they're one of the most useless blocks in all of Minecraft. Maybe I'll add them to my trails. I don't know. There we go. That's a start. Maybe we'll just go pick up. Yeah, my inventory's full. We got to go empty out my inventory on second thought. A couple things I want to do. First of all, we need to get some cobblestone cooking up because I do want to use some stone bricks. So I'm not just using cherry wood, because cherry wood, like, I'm going to use it, but it's extremely ugly in my opinion. I'm just not talented enough to be able to use it. So we obviously are going to get some of that cooking up. And you know what? We'll also just craft up a third furnace to get a little bit more of that cooking up as well. So we got some coal here. We'll throw that in. Get myself one of these extra stacks and we'll throw that in as well. And so what we're going to do, we're going to come right here. I think when I was out in free cam, I feel like this is maybe we should go slightly more right or not. I don't know, because the farm can still come all the way up over here. So I think what we'll do, we'll just go back here a little bit. We can start. So like say right there's the door, right? Let's go. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. So if we go there and then we're going to go 1, 2, 3 and one right there. I think this should be pretty good. Now I'm just trying to decide, do I want to do stone for the bottom or not? I think I will. I don't know what side I want to do this on. I think we'll do this side. So we'll go back 1, 2, and then here. So it'll be, oh wait, no, is it going to be like that? I think it's going to be one more. So 1, 2, boom. And we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And same thing on this side. So 1, 2, 3, boom. And then we're just going to go back. How much do I want to go back? I don't even know. Let's just say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right? Because this is, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I think one more, right? Put that one right there. And then we can do another one that's going to go right there. I don't know if these logs are a bad idea, but we're going with it. And 1, 2, and boom. I think this will be sort of the outline of the house. So we obviously need another one there. And I think that'll be good. Then we can go up. Okay, wait, I'm just trying to decide, do we want to do a palette that's going to be like this and then this on top, or maybe we'll do that with the upper layer. I feel like the bottom layer, we should utilize myself some stone. I do think stone will just be looking pretty nice in my opinion. So that means we got to wait for some of that stone to cook up. But in the meantime, we could bring these up. So if we go up, so this is 1, there's 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then maybe a nice little cross beam all the way across like so. And we'll bring this one up 5 as well. Should that be one taller? Potentially. Or do we just go in one more? I think we'll leave it as is for now. I can always bring it. Maybe I go up one more block. That feels a little bit awkward in my opinion. So let's go ahead and let's remove all of this all the way down along this edge here. We can just remove all these cherry logs. And then if we go up one more here, maybe we'll overhang, and then we could do these logs sort of all the way down like this. I need a better scaffolding block. I should have brought out my my dirt. Bring this one up, bring this one over just like that. And then I guess this will also sort of go across. Wait, no, it won't, because we're going to go up. It's going to be up over here, right? So if we bring this one across, actually, don't know how the cherry logs are going to be looking. Something like that. See, that's one too tall now, I feel like, right? I feel like that definitely is one too tall. I need to go grab myself some dirt. That way I can use the dirt as scaffolding, because right now this is kind of a nightmare. Let's clean up all this. We don't need this here. Let's go grab myself like 2 stacks of dirt or something like that. Here we go. Let's grab 2 stacks of dirt to be able to scaffold. And then I'm going to put all these petals in here because my inventory is going to be a mess and completely full in a moment. And we're obviously going to need some planks. Let's craft up some of those into stairs, and we'll grab an extra 2 stacks of cherry logs and get right back to it. Oh, is this too far forward is my only problem. I almost feel like it is too far forward, but I guess we'll see momentarily. I'm also going to have to terraform all that down in the future, but we'll see. If we come ahead, we're going to build up here to this level. I think this whole thing is just going to have to go down by one more block, right? Just like this. We'll chop off all of the top row of these here. Last 2 right there, and there we go. And then we're gonna overhang one, and we can make this go. Do I want it to go all the way? I feel like I want it to arch, right? So like this, and then if we go, I don't like that it's gonna be cherry wood I'm gonna be using, but I really don't have much of a choice. Something like that. Get my crafting table down. We can just craft up some trapdoors, and then all the way across, I guess the rest of this, can we just connect the trapdoors to get a nice little archway like that? It'll make more sense once I get the other blocks put in. And then right down here, we're gonna do that, and we're gonna do that. Might be a little bit too wide. Is it a little too wide? I don't know. Because then we're gonna do, I'm trying to think. The wall is gonna go in here. It's like if we have this in right here, does this make any sense? Or do I make, maybe we make the wall flat with the other one. So like if we put the stone wall in and it's gonna go right here, I think that might end up looking better with this kind of design that we're going for. So there we go. I think that is gonna be the outline for that. Now we need the cherry logs. We can bring all of these up exactly to that level. Bring these 2 over, bring these ones up. For the main way all the way around, we'll just go ahead and we'll do this. These cherry logs. I wish I could use a different log, but I only have cherry logs in this world, unfortunately. This one, and we'll get that fully completed right there. And we'll go across this way as well. It's going to be very similar to the build I did in the last one, but not out of the same blocks. Grab up all of that. And we'll bring this one up as well and across. Use my speed bridging skills to be able to go all the way down there. Only thing then, we need this one to sort of go over one. We need this one to go over one, and this is going to go boom. We can do the nice little archways right away, I guess. So let's go like that, and then make this sort of arch using these cherry logs all the way across. The only thing is, I do think we want to throw the cherry logs across the front like this as well. Just like that. Maybe eventually we'll switch that to stone, but I don't know yet. There we go. Bottom floor is sort of outlined. This is going to be a lean. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Do we want to go out one more block? I kind of feel like we do want to go out one more block. No? So like that. And then like same thing over here, like that. We'll go up 1, 2, and 3. This will be a nice little lean extension to the house right there. I got to do a top floor, but let's go check if the stone is done because I would like to do the bottom walls before I start the top floor just to make sure it all looks good. Luckily for me, it looks like some of our stone is done at least. We do still got one piece cooking in there, but that is okay. We do need one piece of iron, and we're just going to go ahead and craft up a nice little stone cutter. We've also got some cobblestone and some andesite in the chest there, so we can go pick out a block palette using these. Not gonna lie, I don't know what blocks look good with cherry, but we're gonna try to figure that out right now. So let's go ahead and let's do stone cutter. I'm thinking, what if we just do cobblestone and then let's turn a stack of these into stone bricks, I guess. So cobblestone, stone bricks, and then some andesite. I think that could be a decent looking palette. So let's go ahead and let's get all of these turned into stone brick, just like that. We'll stack those up, and then cobblestone will stack up over here. There we go. As far as the door goes, we do need a cherry door, and we need some cherry trap doors to get a nice big framed door sort of worked out here. So then as far as this goes, the middle, we're going to remove these two. We'll just throw down the blocks that we'll use for that right away. It'll be a nice little door that's going to go there. And then it's going to be weird with the cherry because they have holes in it, but we're just going to go all the way up and all the way around as well, just like that. Go ahead and close all of those. It's really weird because it has holes, but you know what? We'll act like they're glass windows or something. I don't know. And then with the cobblestone and the andesite, we'll mostly be using the cobblestone and the andesite just because I don't have very much andesite, or the cobblestone and the stone brick because I don't have very much andesite. We can just bring these guys all the way up like that. And if we come out here, that looks pretty good already, but I think we could do even better by adding in a nice little archway like that. Add in the trap doors that are fully going to bring that around, and one there. We're going to be using so many trap doors in this build. Obviously, we don't have enough right now. We'll craft out more planks, and there we go. More trap doors. And then we can add in our final one there, and one there. And that's kind of, that is very weird. I'm not going to lie. I don't know how I feel about that. We might stick to this, or it might end up changing. Who knows? But first things first, let's go ahead and let's add this in all the way around. We're probably going to need some more andesite, though, is my only concern, because we don't have very much right now. And then this wall is just going to be entirely filled in. We could honestly add in some window spots as well. So we'll just outline for some windows. We should probably go grab some glass relatively soon. That means too. But there we go. There is 4 windows right there. This spot we'll just go ahead and fully fill in again. Same thing here. Work out this side. There is going to be a spot that we're going to keep open here. So it's right there and it is right there. Perfect. So then obviously all the way along here, we're going to need some of these blocks as well. And then how are we going to do this window? I don't exactly know. We might just do something like that. A big 3x3. That's honestly not bad. I don't mind that at all. Nice big old 3x3 window, and it will still allow me to make a nice little lean roof. As far as this side over here goes, I don't know if we should add windows or not, just because of how it is. We'll kind of give room for it, but I'll decide later if I want to or not. So let's just add them in. We can do one on every other. There's another 4 windows right there. There we go. Another wall right here that's got to be added in. The upper level isn't going to be out of the stone though, which is good. I need a lot more andesite for that. This wall is obviously going to stay open. As far as this back wall goes, I don't know exactly what I want to do. I think we'll probably just throw some windows in it or something. I don't know. So start out by outlining the area. Then we could throw in a couple of windows. Looks like 3 windows on the back side there. If we go up in free cam mode, this is what we got so far. It's very unique, I'm not gonna lie, but we'll see as we go up. I don't like how these trap doors have that opening. Really wishing I had spruce for that reason. Spruce trap doors are literally like the best block in Minecraft. Nobody can change my mind on that. Okay, so with all that done, I do think I want to get rid of this because this is just like the wall outlines. And then the top level, we are going to be using primarily that cherry wood to kind of incorporate that into the build. First things first, let me just get a staircase going. That way I actually have a nice easy way to get up and down here like that. And then using the cherry logs up front here, we're going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we'll do the same thing right up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we can bring this all the way across just like that. Then in free cam, this is going to be the height, the height of the house right here. I can't even speak English. It's actually so bad. That's what we're going to have to work with. We just got to bring the rest of these pillars up and bring them across as well. So let's go ahead and get started with that. And there we go. Just like that, we got the entire thing completely outlined, at least with our walls. So now we should be good to go ahead and just get started putting the actual walls in. We're going to use a mix of cherry planks and some cherry logs. So if we run these along the bottom side here, we're going to be using the logs as well, like I've been saying. We're going to go all the way around the upper part as well. I want all these to face a different direction, and then we'll break it up into 3 even windows. And we can just go ahead and strip all of these logs to kind of get more paint colors in there. I'm also just now realizing I'm going to need to go collect some sand soon to be able to add in some windows as well, but I'll worry about that in a little bit. For now, my main concern is just outlining these areas and getting in the space for some nice, good little windows like there. Same thing over here on this side. Luckily for me, we have more than enough cherry wood where this just isn't going to be a problem for me at all. As you can see, that wall is done. Let's jump over to here. I don't know what we're going to do about this wall. We'll leave the spot for the windows, but we might not end up actually doing any windows. I'm not exactly sure yet. And once again, we'll just kind of go along here, switch between the blocks, and then up the side wall and up the top. 1, 2, and 3. And we'll bring this one up here. We'll bring this one up here, and one final one right there. And then any of these ones do got to be stripped down so that way they match, but we do got to keep the outside ones as regular. So I did that right. I do that one there. I think there's going to be 3 along there that have got to be done just like that. We'll go all the way around this side, and I'm gonna need a new axe. Do I have one in my inventory? I do not, and I managed to fall off this side of the build. That's my bad. But just the last 3 on this side, and we can clean up all of those. And we just got 3 more to do right up here. One there, and we'll just go all the way around this nice little window. We'll go ahead and we'll strip all of those as well. And all we got to do is we got to keep going all the way around the building and do that all the way around. And there we go. We got most of the walls done. All we got to do now is get some glass in the windows and then get some roofs on these things. I think they're basically 100% done then. One small problem though, for the windows, or no, not for the windows, for the roofs, I do want some blackstone. So we are going to need to get some obsidian and get into the nether. But before we do that, I do got to move this in because I just realized part of the reason it looks so weird is because it is flat with the rest of the wall. Of course, my axe is going to break right while I'm trying to do this. I just realized the back wall's not done either. Okay, I got to remember to fix that as well. But first things first, let's go grab myself a new axe. We'll just do 2 sticks, and we're actually just going to do 2 axes right away because I'm definitely going to end up needing more, and we can craft up 2 cobblestone axes. And then, like I was saying, we can go ahead and finish breaking out all of these cherry trapdoors. I really just wish I had dark oak wood or spruce wood because that would just make this a lot better. And then all the way along here, we're just going to have to remove all of that and add in some proper gray flooring there. We'll bring this out here as well for the pathway. And then if it's going to be, we do want it to be in one. So obviously we placed that wrong. It's going to go right there. And then we can do 1, 2, and 3. And we can do 1, 2, and 3. And then one more that's going to go right there. Okay, that is not facing the right way. So we are going to need to do, let's see. We add in something like that. I believe I could just do that and then close all of those. The only thing I could think of then would be adding some cherry planks behind. That way you actually just can't see it. So if we go ahead and we do that, might look a little weird, but let's go see what that looks like from the outside here. My opinion, that just looks a lot better. Could also do, where's my stone cutter? Let's see. Let's make 2 stairs and a slab. Probably know where I'm going with this, but we're gonna make this go up 1 block taller. So stay right there, throw that guy in right there, and then can we get a couple more cherry planks? And we can throw these guys up along that. That way we got the official finished look. Yeah, I think that does actually look pretty nice in my opinion. Got that nice little archway door. I think it is very fitting, so I think we'll stick to that. Anyways, I think it's time we go get myself some sand because we are gonna need sand to fill in all the windows. Otherwise, it's just gonna be a whole awkward mess situation that I do not want to deal with. So let's go see. Can we find any sand beaches? There's a little bit of sand right over here. We can maybe go ahead and grab. There's obviously all this in the water, but I don't want to deal with the water, so I'm gonna try to avoid that as long as I can. Let's just go ahead and grab up. It's not gonna be much sand at all, but we can grab what we can. We can go look for some more somewhere else. I feel like this biome just in general isn't gonna have very much sand, unfortunately, which is not great, but you know, what do you do? While we're out exploring looking for sand, we can also take out these sheep and get myself some more mutton that I can eat. I think that's going to be a fantastic idea. So all you, I'm sorry, you've all got to go. It's an extra 7 pieces of mutton. Guy cannot complain about that. And look at this. We've got myself a nice, beautiful vein of some sand right here. So we just remove that, start collecting up all of this little sand here. And there we go. We got a stack and 35 of sand. I do believe that is going to be enough. So we can now go back and let's get this cooking up in my furnaces. We'll just dump equal of 3 stacks of sand into each of these so they can start cooking up. I also got to cook up this mutton, but we're not really going to worry about that as of right now. And then while we wait for that to cook up, I think we should go mining because I need to find myself a nice lake of lava. That way I can get myself some obsidian and get into the nether. So before we can do any of that, I am going to need to clean up my inventory a little bit. So any of these stone materials will go go in there. Dirt materials will go in there, but I will keep a little bit of that, and the wood materials we'll throw into there. And then we're ready. We can just head down. Hopefully we find a pool of lava relatively easy. I think if we go way down to the bottom of the world, it should be pretty easy to find. I honestly think the easiest way to find lava, oh, there's literally lava right there. That works out perfectly. I was gonna say we just drop down here and we start searching for a lava lake. Luckily for me, looks like that's gonna be a lot easier than anticipated. So let's go ahead and let's grab out my dirt, and we can just sort of outline this so that way we can just start grabbing some of this water all the way along the edge here. We'll just go ahead and throw up some of this like that, and we got a nice giant pool of obsidian we can just start grabbing. So let's grab out my diamond pickaxe, and we can just start mining. Hopefully there's no lava under this, because if there is, that'll be extremely awkward and I do not want to deal with it. Let's see, underneath this, there is. Okay, so what we're gonna have to do, let's put a water bucket right there, and then if I mine this one, it should prevent the obsidian from burning by the water turning that lava into more obsidian. I think that makes perfect sense in my mind. See, there we go. First piece of obsidian collected. We just got 13 more to go. Probably just see you guys once I get all 13 collected, because this takes absolutely forever and I don't want to make you guys sit through that. There we go. It's about 5 minutes later, but we got ourselves 14 obsidian. So now we can head up, we can head into the nether, and hopefully we are able to find some blackstone really quickly. And luckily for me, we have already got a flint and steel. So I think all we're going to do, I'm not going to go too far. I think we'll just go like right here. We can go 1, 2, and we can get this portal built. I'm already messing up though. So that should be 1, 2, and 3. Same thing on this side, just another 1, 2, and 3. And then final 2 obsidian right there on the top. We light that. Now we can get in there and go look for the blackstone. Just absolute fingers crossed that we spawn in like a basalt delta or somewhere near a basalt delta so we can find it. I do gotta say, it definitely feels weird to be going into the nether this early in a 100 days. Usually if I go to the nether at all, it's usually very late. So like this is just very weird. But yeah, I don't see, I guess I do see basalt delta over there. Not too bad. It's just over a lava lake, which is a little bit scary. First things first, let's grab up some of this XP though. I will not complain about any XP. And then somehow we've got to get over to there, because I do see some blackstone. I'm honestly thinking the best way to do so, let me grab up my iron pick so we don't waste durability. We'll just mine into the wall right over here. Just gotta stake. Yeah, see, that's the concern though. We got this giant lava lake. Is it safe for me to like, I'm honestly thinking what we should do, let's build this way. And then if we build over here, I'm kind of lagging now that I'm in the nether. I don't like that. But if we build into this wall, we can then go up and over. We like up in that, if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense, but it makes sense in my head. So we just build this along here, make it all nice and safe to walk. Same thing over here, just so we can't fall out. I think that should be good. Got to kind of make this go up a little taller right there as well. And we can just go up and we can turn and sort of start heading over to the basalt deltas or whatever you call them. I don't even know the proper name for it. I'm pretty sure this will be up in the roof. The only thing is I got to make sure I don't end up missing it. What's up here? Is there any evil enemies up here? Oh, hello, pigments. Don't mind me. I just want to safety proof this. Then from here, we could probably just come over to here and just sort of take a look at what this looks like. Okay, so obviously we're not quite there yet. What we're gonna have to do, let's throw up some cherry wood. That way I know where my entrance is, right? And we're gonna keep on trying to make my way up, because if we get up in that roof, we should be good. I don't want to bridge across that, because one gas is all it would take to end my game then. I don't want that to happen. So we're gonna take this the smart way. We're gonna go up as high as we can. And then actually, could I just connect? Oh yeah, look at that. We are connected. So if we throw up some of these cherry logs right here, just so I know how to get back. I do hear a gas, which is a little bit scary, but then we should be good to just kind of dig my way down this way until we get to that connected part. I did not think it'd be this hard to go get myself some blackstone. I'm not too big of a fan of that. Not exactly sure how far I'm gonna have to dig down here. It shouldn't be too far, I don't think. And there we go. We made it down to here. Now, can I get this stairway to go all the way down? I think we'll just drop, right? And then we can, okay, that's not gonna work. We gotta jump up and bring the stairs to go all the way down here. So I got a nice little way up. We'll do more cherry logs to kind of mark out the location, and we can just sort of walk. Oh, I almost jumped into that hole. That would not have been very cool. Let's see, what if we go up here? I mean, it is still across the lava lake, but I think I can make do with this, right? Because all I got to do is we got to come up here, and then we just got to get over this little hill, right? So up here, up this, and look at that. Found myself some blackstone. That's absolutely beautiful. Now all we got to do is actually go ahead and collect, I don't know, how much do we want? Maybe like 2, 3, 4 stacks of blackstone. So we do got a diamond pick, so we should be okay. Obviously, we'll use up the iron pick durability first. And then it's only a matter of, am I going to be able to remember how I got here and how I get back to the nether portal? Might have went a little overkill, but we got 6 stacks of blackstone. Hopefully I don't have to come back in the nether for more blackstone now. All we got to do is find where I left the portal, because I'm not 100% sure where that is. And if we can find that, I think we're going to be good to go get started on the roof. But actually, I also do want some deep slate, so never mind. We got to go farm some deep slate up as well. There's a little baby hoglin there. No, leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone. I do not like the sound. Why are you like, wait, where did I come from? I think it was right down here, right? I'm pretty sure I climbed up this cliff that's right here. So if we drop down here, yeah, cherry logs right there. That means my pathway should be right here. And we're basically almost back. And look at that. We found another portal. That was actually relatively easy. And we got all the resources that I should need. Bad news for me. It is dark out. Oh, this is not good. Okay, we're actually going to have to fight some of these spiders. You know what? We'll take the string, I guess. As long as there's no creepers, we should be okay. Then we can just come over and sleep. Like I said, though, we are going to be needing some deep slate. So in the meantime, we're just going to dump all of the blackstone into there. I guess mob drops into there, and we can add the quartz into there. And then we're ready to go mine for some deep slate, which luckily for me, I do know where to find some. We got our torches. We got an empty inventory and a creeper trying to blow me up. That gave me a heart attack. I should be okay, though. Just a couple little crits and creeper down. Why was he just chilling in my little mining hole, bro? Unfortunately, Y16 did not have any deep slate, so we are actually just going to go a little deeper. I don't want to go into the big cave because then I have to worry about like monsters and stuff attacking me. It just doesn't sound fun. So we're just going to take a little bit of time. We're going to dig a little bit deeper here, get down to deep slate level, and then we can start working towards collecting up some deep slate. Absolutely beautiful. We found myself a vein of iron, and it looks like it's going to be at least 8 iron. Never mind, not 8 iron, 7 iron, which is still pretty dang good. I will take 7 free iron. I think we could probably just go ahead and get started. Just start collecting some deep slate. We'll probably go for about 6 stacks yet again. Obviously, it's going to take me a lot longer this time because deep slate just takes forever to mine. But yeah, like I said, let's just go ahead and get started. There we go. That took me about 8 minutes, but we got over 6 stacks of cobble deep slate, which I think will be enough at least for a decent bit of time. So I think we can head back up and get back to work building. Now I think right away we could just go ahead and get my iron cooking up, grab the extra mutton, grab all of the glass, which I know we got somewhere in here right there, and let's make some glass panes. So we do 5. I guess we'll just do about that much. That's going to be a stack and a half of glass panes. Lastly, we're just going to need some dirt. So let's grab a stack of dirt, and then we can go all the way around the house, at least adding in the windows before we do the roof. And then obviously we'll do the roof last, or the roof next after we add in all the windows, because that is just what makes the most amount of sense. So all the way around, we're just going to walk and we're going to throw in these glass panes in all of these open spots. I believe we got to do one little 2x3 here. It is getting dark out, so I think we'll do the upper level tomorrow because we are going to need to use dirt to scaffold up there anyways. So yeah, let's go ahead, let's go to sleep, and we can finish this off tomorrow. As I was saying, now that it's the next day, we can just build a nice little staircase all the way up here, and we can start throwing in some windows along the top here. So we can do this entire side because I can reach this entire side, and then we're just gonna have to use some dirt to sort of scaffold my way around in the meantime. Completely keep forgetting about this wall that I need to do. You know what, let's just do that right now. Actually, let's make up some planks, and then with these logs and these planks, I think it was out on this level, right? So we just start going across like so, and start bringing this guy up and all the way around just like that. Go ahead and strip that one, and yeah, all of these all the way around have got to be stripped just so I make sure I don't accidentally strip the wrong ones later on. Let's just go ahead and let's strip them all right away, and then outline the places for the windows like that. Boom, boom. Finally, we can throw in our glass panes, but I did already misplace that one. That's my bad. One there and one right there. Then we come out into free cam. This is what we got for the back. Right now it is looking a little bit funny, but I think it'll look better when it's completely finished. We'll just have to wait and see. I do just want to finish out these windows, and then we can get to work on the roof, and I think that'll help out a ton. So let's go all the way around over here. We can drop down one block as well, and we can start adding in these windows all the way along this side here. Just do a little bit of parkour, and then boom, window and window. This one up here, and then I think we just got the ones in the actual way front part, if I'm not mistaken. So these guys right here. So 1, 2, and 3, and then all the way back around the house. We just got to remove all that scaffolding. I don't love cherry wood, I'm not gonna lie. Still stand by the fact I don't think cherry wood is a good wood. I think some very talented builders can make it look good, but I would say in general, it is a relatively bad wood for most builds. I'm just not a fan, but we got all the windows in. That's all that matters. Let me get over here, and there we go. And then all we got to do, we're going to grab up all this dirt, and we can go get started with the roof. And it's just a little bit more decoration around the outside of the build, and it should be done. So we're obviously going to need the stone cutter, but we do also need some black stone. So let's go ahead and let's go grab the black stone. And like I said earlier, we've got a boatload of black stone. So we'll just grab up all that. Should be good. And wait, the iron is done cooking as well. So we'll take that out and just put that in the chest. And we should be ready to go get started with the roof. So I think we're going to outline it in black stone as a darker tone. And then the inner parts, we are going to use the regular deep slate that we always do. So let's just go ahead, polish blackstone brick slab. We'll do that much of that. I think that should be good. We can get started with this lower roof right here. So what we're going to do, same way I did the build in the other videos. So just up like that, break that one, and then all the way along, we're going to bring these along like that. And then I believe every level, we're just going to go up half of a slab until we can sort of connect all the way into the top like that. Not exactly sure if that's 100% correct, but we're going to see. I might have made this lean a little bit too long. I was trying to make it the same as the last build, but I just don't think it quite ended up turning out how I wanted. I guess we'll see. Let's see. If we go into free cam here, I don't think that's bad. It is a nice little lean. It kind of, yeah, I think that'll be a-okay. Then obviously all the way along the top here, we are just going to add in the nice little slab. I do think we will keep the windows, which might be weird. I did forget a window somehow. So let's go ahead and let's add that guy in. Then we can finish adding on that all the way around. Now all we need is our deep slate, and we also need some stone bricks. So let me go grab some of that right away as well. Okay, so we're going to turn half of this into deep slate brick slabs, and then we're going to do a stack of it into deep slate tile slabs as well. We'll just sort of organize out my inventory a little bit here. And we need to get back up. Oh wait, I was going to go grab cobblestone. Let me go grab the cobblestone first. That way I can finish in the walls and make everything look good before we jump on top. I'm really liking my chests being right here because it's super easy to get them. We can just grab some stone brick, probably be okay, or we'll probably be good with just the stone brick is what I'm thinking. And then we can finish filling in the rest of this upper area right up here. So we're just going to go ahead. I should have honestly brought some cobblestone as well, but it'll be okay. Just like that. Clean up all of this little dirt right there. It's going to be more decoration and stuff we can do later on, but I'm not going to worry about it too much right now. For now, we're just going to fill in these little holes like that. And then using dirt, let's go ahead and let's build up here. And then deep slate brick slab and deep slate tile slabs. We're just going to go ahead, start going along here, mixing between the two just to get some nice, good and different textures. I think it'll look really good with the black stone as well. So literally just all the way along here, we're going to throw in these slabs. So it's like a lean all the way into the upper level of the build. We only got like, what, 2 more areas here. Should be easy enough. We can just go along like this. Just got to make sure I'm keeping it random. That's always the part I struggle with when I'm doing roofs, is actually randomizing the texture. I'm pretty bad at like making it look very, very similar on each level. And it doesn't end up working out, which I don't like, but there we go. As you can see, that is roof or lean done. And now we got to do this center roof, which is also going to be built out of the slabs. So here we go with the dirt. Let's go ahead and let's build up to here. We are going to have to break this at some point, but we'll worry about that a little bit later on. And we're going to go for the same thing. So we got polished black stone. Let's grab these. We can just go over and like that. This one can be broken. And now all the way along, overhanging this edge, we can just go ahead and add in the black stone. Oh, I did fall off there. That is not good. We need to get back up here, not fall off this time, ideally. And we'll just go all the way to the front, and we're literally just going to overhang by 1 block like that. Then on the opposite side here, once again, using the black stone, we're going to do the same thing. We'll just overhang by 1 and go all the way down this side of the build. Quite a bit of black stone. We should have brought the stone cutter up here because I know I'm going to end up needing it, unfortunately. And we'll just go up half a slab all the way to the middle, and it makes a pretty nice looking roof. I really did like it on the other in the other video, the other 100 days on an island. I thought it was really nice. We're kind of basically almost reusing the same house design. It's just going to be out of the cherry blocks because hopefully it'll end up looking good. I'm not good at building with cherry, so I just want to see what I can do. Obviously we got the front yet, only 20 block stone. We might have to go down for the stone cutter, but I'm not 100% sure on that yet. I think we'll like just barely maybe have enough. So then, oh no, because we're going to need the center stripe as well. So unfortunately for me, I don't think I am actually going to have enough. Let's bring this one in like that. And that is kind of what we got for the roof. I do like that. I feel like I did this front part wrong, but that is okay. We'll figure it out later. We still got 2 more black stones, so we can do those 2 right there. And then we're going to have to go grab some more black stone again. So we'll just do another stack of black stone, turn that into polished black stone brick slab. Let's grab the stone cutter. Also just grab the crafting table right away in case we end up needing it. And then luckily for me, we already do have a nice staircase to get me all the way back up on top of the roof. And we can start working working on adding the blackstone all the way along, so that way we got this all separated and divided into 2 even roofs. We'll just bring it all the way across this, and then we can fill in with the deep slate. As you can see though, there we go. We've got the outline. I do think the blackstone fits very well with the cherry logs, and the cherry wood, I'm very happy with it. So then with the deep slate brick and the deep slate tiles, here we go. We can just put those all right there. And we're going to pick a side. I think we'll do we want to, yeah, we'll do this side first. We're just going to keep alternating between the 2 and getting a nice random texturing here all the way along again. That's 1. We just got to do 3 more, and I'm going to try to keep it as random as humanly possible here. Just bring them all the way down here. It is getting dark out, so I want to finish at least this side before it's dark, and then we can go sleep. I don't want to like half finish this and then I have to come back. It's just a whole nightmare. I don't want to deal with it. So yeah, let's just try to get this side done at least. Still going to keep making the different block pellets here as well, all the way down and along this edge. And there we go. That's one side done. Let's go sleep the night away. Now I do want to clean up a little bit of the scaffolding we used to get up here. I can't reach all of it. And then we can just go ahead and get this side of the roof done as well. There we go. We got the entire roof basically completely filled in. I feel pretty good about it. I do think the deep slate and the blackstone was the best mix, since I don't have like dark oak wood or spruce wood. I do think it looks pretty good. So I think we can hop down from the roof. We can go grab some cherry wood and we can do some filling, because as you can see here, this area obviously needs some filler. So we should go ahead and get started with that. But first, let's go ahead and let's break all the scaffolding we used to get up there. And then actually, we do already have the cherry wood we need. So I think what we'll do is we'll just build up here with the dirt as scaffolding. And then do we want to outline for a window? Let's see if we go up like that and then across and then like that. I mean, we have a spot for like one tiny little window there, and we can fill in the rest with the pink. I think that looks pretty decent. So I think we'll do that on the front side as well. We just obviously need, what was it I needed? Actually, I think I have it all in my inventory, right? I guess we'll need dirt to scaffold up again. So we'll grab that. I also should jump inside. Actually, let's grab my torches. We can just go on into the inside here and we can brighten it up so that way we don't have to worry about monster spawns. Obviously, we do not want monster spawns at all. So there we go. Kind of lit it up in here. And once again, I believe just right here, we can just go ahead and build up using the dirt all the way till we can reach where we want to be. And then boom, 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 boom. Throw in the glass pane, throw in the cherry planks just like that. And there we go. Get rid of this. The house for the most part is nearly done. Obviously, we got some interior work to do. Still is a little strange on the front. I'm not going to lie. Like there's a couple more things. Like if we go throw the crafting table down, craft up some more trap doors here. I think I could bulk this out a little bit just by doing that and doing that. I think that does help make that a little better. So we're going to go run to the backside and we'll do the same thing on the backside here. So it's just going to be a trap door right there and a trap door right there. Also, we do need to make this actually match. So I think it was like that, right? Let me go look at the front side now. So on the front side, it's going to be the trap door, the stair, and then trap door. And it's going to be, yeah. So we're going to need a lot of those. So let's go ahead and let's craft up some more of these. And we'll do, I don't know, we'll do like 3 sets of these like that. Craft those up. And then we're going to need some stairs as well. So we'll just go ahead and we'll craft up some more stairs. There we go. And now if we come over to the backside, we got to figure out how I actually did this. So I think, wait, this is so weird. How is this different than the front? So if we got the stairs there, right? Stairs on this level. So we got the same thing. Stair right there. Oh, it's in one more. Okay, that makes sense. So is my problem? Yeah, my problem is this back wall. I have, okay, you know what? We're going to leave it because I don't want to redo the entire house and it's kind of a nightmare right now. So this back here, I'm just going to keep it the same way. I'll just do trapdoor there, a trapdoor there. Maybe we'll do one there and we'll do one there. And then, yeah, that's just how it's going to have to be. I didn't even realize I completely destroyed that whole thing. Obviously did not mean to do that. Anyways, we do have the basic kind of idea set up for this house. As you can see, it is basically done, but there is a couple more things I would like to do. Like I want to add a chimney like I had on the other one. And I want to add a nice little overhang over here so that way this wall isn't so flat. So let's go grab some items that we're going to need to do that. So we're going to need some cherry wood, number one. We're going to need some granite for the chimney. I'm not going to lie. I don't know if I'm going to have enough granite is my only concern because I don't think I've collected yet. We only got 29 pieces of granite right now. Not a great place to start. I'm not going to lie. And then let's see. So we got the granite, right? What else did I need to come here for? I think it was cherry wood, if I'm not mistaken. Let's just grab up some of that. We got 2 stacks of logs. That should be pretty good. Don't know exactly what we're going to be doing or where we're going to be doing it, but I want to make it similar to the house I built in the last video. And then after we get this house done, I'm going to try to build some new unique things that I didn't do in the last video. So let's start out here. I think it's going to be right here, right? So if we do, I don't know, let's just do half and half, I guess, like that and like that. Probably are definitely going to be needing to go ahead and switch some of these things up as well. I don't think we're going to have enough granite though. We're definitely going to need to go farm up some more of that. We are just going to go ahead and break this though real quick, and we can keep bringing this up. And then yeah, let's go grab myself some more granite, because right now I do not have enough, but I do want to check out how that looks first of all. Can the granite work with this color build? I think it kind of clashes a little bit, but I think I'm going to keep it because that just feels like the right color for a chimney in my opinion. Now let's go underground and let's see if we can find some more granite. And luckily for me, it was actually a very easy process. I literally came down like 10 blocks and there is a nice, beautiful vein of granite right here. The only problem is there is a water cave there, which is obviously not ideal. But luckily for me, we don't need very much granite, so I should be able to just mine the edges and get a little bit of granite over here. Honestly, we'll probably go for about a stack. Should be pretty quick to get a stack with a diamond pickaxe. I also think I could make an enchanting table as well. So maybe I need to look into that here in a moment. Right after I get all this granite collected, I might see if I have the resources to make that enchanting table. And now that we got our granite, we can just build up here with the dirt. I don't know how tall we're going to go with this. Let's see. If we do one, and then I want some more polished as well. So we'll just do a little bit of the polish like that. So we got one, and then this will be number 2. This will be number 3, and this will be number 4. I think that'll be good. Let's get a stone cutter down, and let's craft up 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. We're also going to need 1, 2, 3, and 4 of those. Go ahead and get rid of the stone cutter, and then we got to do this little round thing that we did before. So like that, and then using, I believe it was a dirt block, we're just going to do the same thing. Okay, it's kind of a problem right here, but like I think it was like this, right? Where we're going to go like all the way around. We can even like place that and make this full thing connect in to itself like that. There we go. That should be good for the top of the chimney. It might be 1 block too tall, but that's okay. We'll leave it as is. We can just get rid of the scaffolding, and then all I got to do next is work on connecting this. So we're going to need the crafting table. Do I want to bring it over here? I don't think so. Let's just craft up some planks, craft up some fences, which honestly is probably way too many, but it is what it is. Now let's do some deep slate brick walls. We'll just do 4 of those right away. Grab up my stone cutter and grab up my crafting table. And then we're going to go skip 1. It's going to be right here. So then 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We'll do 1 right there. And then we'll do another one that is going to go right there. And then we can stack 2 cherry fences on top. I don't like the look of the cherry wood, dude. It's just, it's ugh. And then using the dirt, we can build up to here. We're not going to overhang on this because I remember this from the last video. It just didn't end up looking good. We're going to outline with the dark oak or the dark, what do you call this? Polished black stone. And we're just going to go up half a slab all the way until we connect into the top right there. Same thing on this side. We'll just go up half a slab all the way until we can connect into the top right there. But I got to get that one. There we go. And then all the way along this fence here, or all the way along this wall here. And you know the drill. We're going to fill it in then with the deep slate all the way along this. There's only 3 we got to do. So this will be very quick, and then we'll have this done. It'll be good. We also want to add a door over here then, like I did in the last one as well, but that's the start right there. Not too bad. And then I'm just thinking we want to do the fence gates again as well, right? So let's craft up. I guess we don't need more, right? We can just do fence gates like this. I don't think that's going to be enough. So I'm actually pretty sure. Let's just craft up more sticks. We could just do some more fence gates. There we go. 22 should actually be good. We can just connect these guys. Actually, we're going to do a wall and fences here. So one there, stack these guys up, and we'll stack these guys up as well. Throw the polished black stone so that way it's not overhanging like that. And honestly, we'll just bring this whole thing down 1. I think that'll just look a little bit better. And it gives me a nice, easy way to just go ahead and connect these all the way into there like that. Same thing all the way along this side. And final one, gonna go right there. There we go. And then this wall is gonna have to be changed, obviously. So first, I think this will all be taken out over here. This glass window, stone cutter down. Let's grab myself 1 little stair. Very typical design that I always go with, but that's fine. We'll throw in the stone brick there as well. Crafting tables right over here. We're gonna need to craft up a door, so we need some cherry planks and then 6 pieces of wood for a cherry door. You can just throw that guy right there like that. Go ahead and grab this and grab the crafting table. But then that makes this wall just a lot less flat and makes it look a lot better. I don't love the granite with the pink. I feel like they kind of clash a little bit too much, but I don't know what else to do. Overall, house looks pretty good though. I like the block palette besides the granite. I like the shape. I mean, obviously I knew I would like the shape because I did this in the last video and I loved it. But yeah, I think it's looking pretty good. We just got some basic like interior stuff to do now. So we'll probably just leave that as is. And then what do we want to do next? We probably could dig out the floor and get it replaced in with like, I don't even know. What do we want to do for the floor? We could probably do like the stone. Oh, but the walls are stone. Maybe we'll pick something else. Like, do we do dark stone or do we do deep slate? I think both of those could be decent ideas in my opinion. But first we got to just dig out this whole floor. And now that we got the entire floor sort of dug out here, I think I did decide we are just going to do deep slate. So we'll start out over here. We're going to use the deep slate slab, right? And then we can do door. The door will go right back in there. That is perfect. Let's grab all this deep slate and we're just going to randomize it between these two blocks. That way we get a nice random floor pattern all the way through. And we'll be going all the way along. We are going to have to get some more blocks, obviously. So stone cutter, let's get that down right there. Let's just do half a stack of these as deep slate brick slabs. And then the other half will be a deep slate tile slabs. Grab my nice little stone cutter right there, and we can keep on working on adding this in. I do want to get that out of my inventory just so I don't have to worry about it, and it's just going to keep up this random palette for the floor. So all the way along here, just keep on going until we can get the entire thing sort of filled in and done. And then we just got the last 3 rows. We might need to craft up some more blocks. I don't know. It's going to be close. I think we do have enough though, luckily for me. Looks like the last 2 right there. And we still got an extra 4 and 3 slabs. And then obviously we're going to need the stairs again. We might do the stairs on this side this time, so we just go up like this, just like that. And then we're going to need the stairs that are going to go up and around this way like that. We're going to need the block, go up another block here. And then we need a slab of some sort. So where's the crafting table at? I actually don't even know. Here's the crafting table. We can just go ahead, craft up a couple slabs just like that. There we go. We got 30 slabs. That should be more than enough. I honestly crafted too many, but it is what it is. Then we can fill in this corner and we can keep on going up. Is this the level we want? No, I think we want to go up 1 more level just like that. And then, yeah, we can walk all the way around here. That's perfect. Bring it around this way then. I think we will do the floor of the upper level with this cherry just because I think it will be fitting. So we can sort of just start filling in with the cherry, except I do want to use actual blocks. So I think all of these all the way around are going to have to be switched into these guys. Obviously, we're going to need more slabs because I wasn't paying attention. We can just craft up. Let's see. That should probably be enough slabs. The rest can be actual planks. We can just finish putting these in the rest of this just to make these all full blocks. And we still got a stack of cherry planks, so we can come right up here. We can just get started adding these in and breaking up the bottom from the top floor. I'm just realizing this matches the walls, which isn't great, but I'm usually not in the upper level of my house anyways, so it shouldn't really matter. And then we are out of full blocks, so we are going to use the slabs for this. We're probably going to need to craft some more up though, if I was to guess, because we only got like a couple left here. Yeah, as I expected. So this one we'll just break and then craft up 1 more set of planks and we can finish placing that in. And then let's go ahead and let's add on a torch there. Let's add on a torch there. Just a couple torches, that way we don't have to worry about monster spawning or anything like that. Maybe we'll add a couple more. So 1 there, 1 there. Oh, this wall isn't supposed to be stripped, I'm pretty sure. Let's go ahead and let's fix that. This is actually like not very good at all. Let's break this whole thing down and we can replace it in with the fully solid one. I don't know how that ended up happening, but we do not want it to be like that. 1 there, 1 there. We can use this last cherry slab on top of that guy. That should be good, I would think. And then you know what? Let's go ahead and let's grab the pink bed. We can bring this over into the house now because we do got the house for the most part almost completely finished. Also, there's a creeper there. We should probably go kill him first. Otherwise, we might be having a problem with him blowing up our house. And obviously, I do not want that to happen. So we can just double crit. Oh, I almost blew him up there. That would not have been fun. And if we come on into here, we are using a pink bed just because it's very fitting. We can do that there. We can do, let's see, make some more of these. Do a nice little crafting table. It's going to go there. And then we'll do, what do I actually want to do? Let's do an upside down stair as another little bed there. We can get some interior design blocks. I guess like all of this. Let's fill this wall in. That way it all sort of matches. We're going to need a little bit more planks. We can just craft those and finish that wall. There we go. And then I think, well, what do we want to do? I think we're going to fill this in as well. So just all the way along here. We need more planks. I keep running out of planks. It's not good. We can just finish out the rest of this all the way along like that. There we go. And then we got to figure out, okay, so this one and then boom, boom, boom. We are going to need some more slabs, unfortunately. So we need 1 of that and 1 of that. So we'll throw the stone cutter. I don't know where I want to throw the stone cutter, actually. I don't know. We'll just put it there for now. We're going to do 1 of those and we'll do 1 of those. Throw that guy there, and then, oh, we should fill this in as well, actually. So we're gonna need, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can do 4 of those, right? And we can throw these guys in just to sort of finish this all the way out. We need 1, 2, 3. So let's get our 3 of the deep slate tile slabs. I guess we have 1 extra. And there we go. That's all finished in. Now we do need a boatload of chests as well. So let's just go ahead and let's craft those up. We need a bunch of planks. We can go easily collect a bunch more of this wood, so I'm not really too worried about it. But there we go. 24 chests, decent place to start. And I'm just trying to think. If we do like that, oh no, wrong. If we do it like that and then like that, is this gonna work out? It doesn't. So how we actually have to do this, let's change this up a little bit. We do the 2 outside rows, and then let's just say we do, this is such an awkward number, right? Because I could do, no, that's not gonna work either. So let's try it out like this. If we leave the outside rows, right? So there will be like a crafting table, furnace. Let me just craft up some crafting tables so you get an idea. Like crafting table there, and then we'll do the same thing here, crafting table there. It still is gonna be a problem. How do I want to do this? Maybe we'll do the middle with like chests going up the wall like this, I guess. I don't know how else to make this look decently good. If I also do this, is that full block? No. Is that a full block? That one is a full block, so we cannot do that. So we do gotta mine those down. We put the torch right up there, connect that back in like that, and then these all the way up like that. I believe these ones can go up there because these ones shouldn't be doubled. Let's test that. Yeah, that one is not doubled. We can run these ones all the way up this side as well. There we go. That's gonna be kind of my little storage area for now. I suppose we can add in, we're gonna need some more crafting tables, 2 more, and then furnaces on top of those, obviously. But we could probably just get started right away. So we'll do these middle chests as like the bulk storage. So here's gonna be dirt. There's gonna be all the stone type blocks that we'll put into here. And this will be all of the wood type blocks that we're just gonna put into there. And then left side over here, we'll do like decorations, I guess. I don't know where we want to put the stone cutter. I guess for now, let's just smack it down right there. And we can start grabbing some of the materials that we're gonna need to finish out the interior here. We could probably just start out by going ahead and grabbing up all of the furnaces here, right? Just like that. Let's grab up the crafting table as well. And then we're gonna need, let's see, let's do half a stack, or we'll do a full stack. We're gonna need 2 more crafting tables to get those going. And we're gonna need some cobblestone, right? Because we can do a decent amount of these. So if we just go, let's just say 6. So let's craft 3 more furnaces, right? Like that. And then we can just start grabbing absolutely everything else. Like, what do we want to do? Let's do valuables. Take all these. We can grab this chest then. Just basically moving everything inside of the house is kind of the goal that we got right now. There's already a row of 3 chests completed. The other ones are going to take a lot more time because there's a lot more stuff there. But yeah, I'm going to just move everything over. I'll see you guys in a moment. Actually, I'll show you kind of how we're going to lay out the kitchen area first, and then I'll see you guys while I move the items. So we come on into the house again. What we're going to do, there's going to be crafting tables all the way along those. And then if we go 1, 2, 3, and 4, and on some of these, we can just add 2. Do we do 2 more? I think we should do 2 more. Otherwise, it's going to drive me insane. So there we go. We're going to do 2 more furnaces. Add those on top of there. That should be good. This chest is going to be the valuables yet again. So any ores, I'll do the ores first, right? So we'll do it like this. Actually, I'll just do this off camera and I'll see you guys in just a moment here. And now, since we got all these furnaces, I do want to get some more charcoal. So we're actually just going to turn 2 stacks of these cherry logs right into some of these. And we can do that as well. So there we go. Now we're going to fill all of these furnaces up with some of these cherry logs. That way we give myself some more charcoal so I can smelt more items. All of these. And then we are honestly running relatively low on cherry wood. We got a stack and 48 logs is all that we have left. And while we wait for those to cook up, we can do a little bit of decoration by throwing some of these nice little candles right there. And we can light those up, and then we'll do some pink ones on the crafting table just because I think it'll be fitting, just like that. As far as the rest of this room goes, I don't know what else to do. I'm really bad at decorating, but oh, please have a spruce sapling. I'm absolutely begging you, sir. Please, fingers crossed. Okay, not looking good so far. When I scroll, will you have... No, dude, I just wanted a spruce sapling. Little bit of spruce logs I could grab from him. I don't know if I want like fermented spider eye. I don't even know how you get a fermented spider eye. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, and he's in my house now. That's fine, I guess. Now for pathways, we're gonna do the same thing we kind of did before. So andesite, stone brick, and cobblestone. I'm gonna start out just by connecting the front of the house over to the side of the house. We start out by coming over here. It's gonna be just a 3 wide pathway, very simply here. We're gonna bring this guy all the way down here and around so we can go into the side door of the house as well. I think it's gonna be a good idea. And not a ton of room between like the pathway and the house. We might actually just make it go 2 wide right here. And we can make it back to like 3 wide. And I didn't even realize there was water under here. Connect that nicely up into there. Oh, why did you guys lose the leads? What is up with that? I mean, I'll take them. Not gonna complain about that. That is for sure. And then we could fill, we're primarily gonna do mostly cobblestone, like I said earlier, because cobblestone is so easy to get, so easy to collect. We can do like 95% cobblestone throughout this entire thing. I mean, andesite's pretty easy as well, but cobblestone's easier. So let's go ahead and let's let's add in all of this, and we can mix in just a little bit of stone brick as well. And finally, not very much andesite at all. I mean, andesite I can collect relatively easily though, which is nice. There we go. Nice little pathway that's going to go all the way along back to here. You know, this looks kind of weird, so we'll just fix that up with some more cobblestone. And there we go. We've already got a start to the trail that's going to go that way. Last time I did a farm over here, I don't want to do that again. I think we're going to do more builds over here. So I think the farm is actually going to go up here in this area. The only thing is I'm trying to decide, do I do some more terraforming there? Maybe. We might do some more terraforming here. We can start out by getting rid of some of the sand, and then it's going to get replaced with some dirt just so it can actually kind of blend off a little bit better, because I don't like the look of the sand here on the shoreline, if I'm being completely honest. So we can tear this out here as well, just so it gets some time to actually properly turn into some grass blocks. And then I also don't know what's up with this, but random stone, you've got to go. I'm sorry. A little bit more cleanup work. And then we could honestly probably make this considerably smaller just by going down here. We can just cut across sort of like this. And all of that I think can be terraformed down. So we'll start here with this upper layer, and this whole thing is going to get cut down so we have more room for a massive farm that I want to get started. And I want to get it started relatively early, that way it has time to grow and I can actually fill the entire thing in. Not 100% sure if that'll happen, but I guess we'll just have to wait and find out. I came in here to see if we could build an enchanting table, but all of our charcoal is done. So let's go ahead and let's take out all the resources. I think we'll turn all of the coal into torches and the charcoal will be our fuel. So literally all of them, just take it all out here. And then let's see, we got 2 stacks and 18 charcoal. So what we can do is we can put those in this line here. That makes up 16, and that'll make up 18 and 19 for a couple. We can go ahead and refill all of these. Should be perfect. Then we can use all this leftover coal for more torches, because I'm kind of in desperate need of more torches. So grab some of the sticks, and we'll just do less than a stack, so like that. Throw the extra coal on into there, and then we can get some more lights going on in here. That way I don't have to worry about monsters. It feels very dark in here right now. Maybe even upstairs. Oh no, the upstairs actually feels pretty nice. Feels pretty bright, if I do say so myself. And then like I was saying, using our 4 obsidian here, if we break those out, our last 2 diamonds, we honestly should go mine some more of those. We can get myself an enchanting table. We'll just throw that guy right there, and then we should have some lapis as well. Go ahead and throw that in. We can get on breaking 1, why not? That'll help my diamond shovel not break so quickly. And for the pickaxe, we are going to go with efficiency 1 just to get a little bit more speed there. Not huge upgrades, but definitely will help a little bit with a little bit of this work, like terraforming down the rest of this hill. Speaking of which, I got the entire thing sort of outlined here. As you can see, we just got to now chop down this level, so that way it is all at that even layer. And there we go. Just like that, all of the terraforming is done. We've now got a nice big open area over here that I can go ahead and use for a nice big farm. I did notice something while I was doing that though. There is some more sand here. I don't like it on the beach. I want a dirt beach all the way around. So we're going to go ahead and remove that. We can replace it in with the dirt. So hopefully eventually it will turn into grass. And I think it's time we get back to work. So I think we're going to do like a barn or something back here. So let's go make the pathway that's going to go kind of this direction. I'm going to just dig out the area where it's going to go to begin here. We can honestly probably go out 1 wider there and bring this guy over to here. I don't know exactly how this is going to work. Maybe we'll have, do I want to bring one that's going to go up to the water? We might do one that goes up to the water and then one that's just going to keep going over this direction. Lots of digging with the shovel though. I'm not a fan of, but you know what do you do? And then actually, I think I want to, no, yeah, we're going to change this up. So we're going to make this actually start going sort of this way, right? So we dig this out, we dig this out, and then it's going to be just 3 wide. I want to keep expanding it or keep making it go this way. That way there's more room for the farm. That's going to go up like right here in front of the house. I also eventually want to do a nice bamboo farm and maybe even a sugarcane farm as well, because I feel like it's fitting for the cherry blossom biome. We'll just keep digging this. I'm gonna have to get an iron shovel soon, but hopefully I can at least get efficiency 1 on it. That should help a little bit. We'll probably just go right over here. We'll go deeper 1 more block. So let's go back there, deeper 1 more, and we can go 3 wide. And I think that'll be good. We can just run this all the way over here now. This can sort of be the edge of the farm. It's not gonna be as big of a farm as I built last time, but that's okay. Still a pretty good sized farm if I do say so myself. We'll just run this all the way over to here for now, and eventually we'll decide if we want to bring it up this hill or not, but that's a decent start. And my shovel broke in perfect timing as well. So real quick, we're just going to craft up an iron shovel because I am out of diamonds, and then we can also enchant this. Like efficiency 2 would be awesome, but it looks like it's just all efficiency 1. Let's see if we can get just efficiency 1. That's okay. A lot better than no efficiency. You got to look at the positive and everything. And then I'm honestly not sure if I'm going to quite have enough for this, but we can just get started with the cobblestone for for this pathway, filling in like 90% of everything, right? We'll just keep on bringing this all the way along until we can connect it in there. We'll just go throw a couple pieces of andesite all the way along, and the rest of it can be, no wait, I want to do more andesite than stone brick. So we should just do a couple pieces of stone brick throughout it, I guess. Because stone brick we have to melt stone, and it's kind of just really annoying and something I don't want to do a ton of, right? Then we can fill the rest in with the andesite, making it more andesite than stone brick, but obviously we're out of andesite, so we got to go collect some more. Let's get heading down to the mines and let's see what we can find for some andesite. Also got my torches just to make sure I don't have any problems seeing anything because it is very dark down there. Not exactly sure if this is going to be a good vein, but I see one piece of andesite. It doesn't look like it's going to be great because it's kind of being eaten by this vein of dirt right above it. But this will give me a start. We do have efficiency, which is awesome. We can just start collecting up as much of this andesite as we're going to need. We'll probably start out with like a stack or so. I don't want to go too crazy. So I think a stack will be a relatively good place to start. And we can head back up. Maybe we want to grab a stack of cobblestone as well because we are almost out of cobblestone. Now we can just use these pieces of andesite to finish filling in the rest of the trail all the way along here. Get this whole thing sort of connected all together. And then if we go on to free cam, that is looking pretty good in my opinion. Now I think I do also just want to bring a pathway that's going to go down here to the water. So let's go ahead and let's get started with that. Thinking kind of straight out of the house here. We'll just sort of go this way. And then right here, we're going to go over one block as well. And we can make the pathway sort of come all the way along until we get down to this edge. We are going to need some slabs, but that is okay. Fill it in 90% with the cobblestone again. Maybe like another piece right there. A couple pieces of stone brick, not much. And then finally finish it out with the andesite. We can do one more of those there. We're going to need a stone cutter and we can do a couple of these slabs, bring them down to the water. Then we can do a dock here eventually as well, which I think is a good idea. And then it's like andesite, right? Yeah. So we got to do these 3 along here, which shouldn't be that bad. There we go. Go ahead and grab this, make this go a little bit more round so it feels more natural. And then if we come out here, I think that looks pretty good. The only thing would be rounding that out as well. So I think we'll go ahead and we'll do that as well. Just bring it over like so. And then does that look better? That does look better, but I think it could look even a little bit better if we just go ahead and expand it one more like that. There we go. Now we got a nice area here where I will be able to just go ahead and bring it up and do a nice good farm, which is what I want to get started on next. We can bring these up so that way it's just not, I don't know what I'm saying, but we want it to all be even. So we can bring these up all the way along over here. Same thing over here. Clean up any of these petals. And then we want to be using some stone brick. So we are going to need to go get more stone or more stone into stone brick, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So in this, I guess we could just throw it in. Let's see if we do 4. Yeah, I think we'll do 4 furnaces, right? So let's not do these ones. Let's use these ones. So 1, 2, and then 3 and 4. There we go. We're going to wait for that to cook up. In the meantime, I do have some materials to get me started. So we're going to want to go 2 away, right? We're going to be using just stone brick for this. So from right here, it's going to be 1, 2, and we can get started there. And we can bring these guys all the way around like so. We honestly maybe should even go 3 in. Let's see if we go like this all the way along here because we're going to need slabs to go up this as well. So that's where I'm like, do we just go up 3? I don't know. Maybe we can bring these over, 1 there, another 1 there. I just want to bring them sort of all the way along this thing, just like that, all the way along over here. And then we can sort of bring them just running 1 away from this wall. Don't think I'm gonna have enough stone brick right now, but luckily we do got that extra stone cooking up, which is good. And then all the way along this edge, it is going to be pretty flat over here though. And yeah, there we go. We are out of stone brick. Let's see. This is kind of the garden that we're going to have. It is relatively small. We could always expand on this hill as well and just make it kind of more interesting, I guess. Decent start if I do say so myself. We just need that stone brick to finish cooking up. And there we go. Our stone is done smelting. So we can just go ahead and grab up all of that. It is just a stack for now, unfortunately, but that's okay. We can turn that into a full stack of stone brick and we can just get my way out of this house. I did close the doors because I'm not sure if wandering traders open doors like villagers do. And I kind of went AFK for a little bit there. Anyways, though, we can then kind of just bring these all the way along here and just keep on going down the edge or down the way. I guess 1 there, kind of keep on going all the way around like this. I guess we'll do 1 there and we can connect that into that right there. And there we go. I think that is going to kind of be the layout of the farm. It's kind of weird, the shape. I'm not going to lie. That's fine. I think it'll be okay. We can also do like another small farm here if I want to, or some more stuff there as well, but we'll see. Kind of going to go for a similar layout we had the other day. So we're going to start with wheat, and it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This is all going to be wheat. So we got to go craft up some hoes to begin with here. That'll be easy enough. We'll just do like 3 of these to begin. 1, 2, 3, craft up all those. We are also going to need some leaves. So let's just go ahead and craft up a shears, because that is going to be the best way for me to grab them. Unfortunately, I will be using pink leaves because it's the only thing I have access to in this world. So let's just go ahead and let's grab this thing. We're going to go a little bit of ways away from the base because I don't want to make the trees around the base look ugly. So we'll just kind of go over this little hill, I guess. We can pick out one of these nice little trees down here, and we can start farming them for the resources that we need. Maybe just a little bit further. Also, free food. Yes, please. I am actually running out of mutton. I just realized we only have 8 pieces left, so this is good. Definitely want any mutton that they're willing to drop me here. Lots of sheep for me to just slaughter. Let's see. I haven't gotten any light gray sheep yet. That's actually kind of surprising. Oh, there's some more right here. Good night and good night. That's 12 extra raw mutton. Not bad. And the real reason we're here is because we want some cherry leaves to be able to waterlog our garden. Obviously, cherry's not my favorite for a garden because it doesn't really fit the green, but it is my only option. So it is what we're going to use. This, or I could use slabs, but I think I want to use the cherry leaves to really show that we are in a cherry biome only world. I don't know. We'll grab like maybe just over a stack. That'll probably be good. We know where the shears is if we need it. Let's just go ahead and pick up all the ones that are on the floor, and then we can go back and get back to work on that farm, at least with starting it. Like I said, I wanted to do this early. That way I can get it growing and get it expanding and get the farm to be relatively big. Hello, sheep. Don't mind me, guys. I will just be coming right down here really quickly and getting myself some more mutton, because mutton is always appreciated. I love how many sheep are in the cherry only world. I didn't realize how much they can spawn in this kind of world generation. Like, I think that's got to be the craziest part about doing this 100 days. Like, I was genuinely shocked when I see how many sheep are in this world. Like, I've already got 21 mutton, and we're just gonna keep going. We just get this cooking. We just got an unlimited food source of mutton, which is actually really good. Then you know what? Let's just get started with a barbecue. So we can just throw some of these into each of these furnaces and get that all cooking up, because we're going to be needing that food really soon here. And then we might as well go get started with the actual garden. So I think the way we're going to do this, right, is we can go 1, 2, 3, 4. So right here, this will be number 5. Go ahead and waterlog that guy right away to begin. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, all of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Basically, all of this can be turned into a beautiful garden, right? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess not that one. That's okay, though. We'll figure that one out a little bit later. This garden is a lot smaller than the one I built in the island video, though. I'm not gonna lie. Anyways, we'll get started with the potatoes, which is gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wide. So right here is gonna be the potato line. Get those growing. We only got 8 of them, so we need those to get growing as quickly as possible. We also got these 43 wheat seeds, and it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4. So the next up here, okay, we need to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If we throw one down right here, then we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think that'll be decent. Get a water bucket in right there. And we got this entire thing. Wait, I'm trying to think here. So wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. This entire thing is ready. We can then go, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This whole thing all the way along here will be turned into wheat, but obviously we are in need of some more water. So we go down 1, 2, 3, 4. Honestly, we'll probably just throw this guy like right here. Nothing too crazy. And then all of this can be hoed as well. And we can finish planting. Oh, wrong item. I was going to say we can finish planting all this in. Oh, why do I keep grabbing the wrong item? What am I doing? Okay, there. Get that out of my inventory. Plant the wheat seeds. And then the wheat seeds are also going to be 5 wide. I just really love how this looks aesthetically. It may not be the most effective way to farm, but it is the most aesthetically appealing way to farm. We can just keep going with this thing, right? Like, we got 2 of the little ones created. So then obviously it's going to be another 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So then right here is going to be where we start the wheat. We can just hoe all this. I'm going to leave that one kind of as grass. That way I know the outline. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then this whole thing is going to start being wheat. And we can just start sort of outlining this one, I guess, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. I believe all of this should be good. 1, 2, 3, and 4 to there. We could probably do this wall or underneath this wall here. Just take a spot, throw water, throw that back on top. And that'll cover all of this. We got 1, 2, 3, and 4 from there. I don't know. You guys got the idea. We're just going to bring this all the way along. And hopefully I can do the whole thing. Luckily, we did craft quite a few hoes. We got 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we are going to need one that's going to go like, I don't know, under here, for example. Throw that right there. Put the dirt right there. And let's grab grab a bucket of water. Because then 1, 2, 3, and 4. Wait, that is as far as that's going to go. Can this one be rehoed? Well, I think that should connect there. I guess I just want to work on keep expanding this. I can at least get the whole thing hoed besides like the potato areas, and we should be good. So then here we go 1, 2, 3, and 4. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's going to be here, actually. We're going to need another water bucket here. I think I'm kind of doing this really inefficiently now that I'm actually thinking about it. Let's just go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we could just do one here, waterlog that, and then okay, this is so tricky. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So then we'll just do one that's gonna go right there. I think I'll be able to get this all, or I might have to just redo a couple ones, but that's fine. So then 1, 2, 3, and 4. We'll just do one that's gonna go, I don't know, for example, right there. I think one more, and that should be the entire garden collected, or entire garden done. We'll do this final one just over here into the corner, because then this goes 3, 4, maybe here. Actually, we might not be good here. So 1, 2, 3, 4 through 4, and this one's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so there is some missing right there. We do need to grab another bucket. We'll just throw one guy that is gonna go right there. That should finish actually everything. I think it's a good time to go sleep, and then we can finish hoeing the rest of the garden tomorrow. So let's go ahead and let's sort of map this out. So we got wheat right there, and it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of that, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So then all of this will be wheat once again. We just gotta bring it all the way down like that. Hopefully this should all be watered. I think there's gonna be another 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So then right here, this will be wheat again. We can just bring this all the way down, and you go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then this whole thing will also be wheat. And then anything that's grass right now will be turned into potatoes. Just right now, I don't really have access to the potatoes to do so, which is okay. We'll figure it out as we go, but there we go. I think the entire thing is laid out. It'll be potatoes, wheat, potatoes, wheat, potatoes, wheat, potatoes. And I think that should work out perfectly. We just kind of got to wait for it to grow so we can keep on expanding the garden. Now I think I want to get started with a nice little barn. So if we go here, we're gonna go up 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then I think we could go across, right? So like that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So if we go 1, 2, 3, and then we can do 1, 2, 3, and then we can do 1, 2, and 3. So like that. Maybe we do this big of a barn. I feel like I should go up another 2 blocks then, right? So let's go up here. Let's go up here. We can start bridging this gap a little bit. We do need to use the axe here to go ahead and chop down some of these cherry logs right away as well. I don't know if this is going to be too tall, but I kind of want a nice big cherry wood barn is kind of my idea. We'll connect those all the way in like that. Is this going to be too big? Let's take a step back. Maybe not. I don't know. I actually kind of like that, I think, right? Because then we can go, let's see, where would the middle point be? So we got 1, 2, 3. We got 1, 2, 3. And honestly, we could probably do it like that, actually. So boom, boom. I don't know if that's going to be right, but that's what we're going to go with. Maybe even 1 block shorter, or do we just leave it that height? It's so hard to decide. We're also going to have to add in some stuff there, but this is a decent start, I feel like. So then if we go, oh wait, maybe we want to use like stone or some type of stone block in order to be able to fill in the gaps, right? Let's see, like cobblestone. We don't have any cobblestone left. Let's do, honestly, stone bricks could look relatively nice. So if we go ahead and we grab our stone bricks, and then just like this entire thing. So 1, 2, 3. I don't know. No, we should just do 2, right? Because then we can do a nice big wide door. Then 1, 2. And we're gonna go, okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I do want it to go a little deeper though. So let's go 16 and 17. And then corner 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm just trying to decide. Do I want to go 6 or do we want to go 7? What is going to be a better? I don't know. It's so hard to decide. I think we'll go 7. Let's just stick to it. So 7, there's the final one there. And then these are going to go all the way across this backside here. Don't know if this is going to look good, but we're going to try our best to make it look good. We just got to build this one up. We're going to need more cherry wood soon here as well. We could go ahead and eat up some of this cooked mutton right away. And then we're just going to go 1, 2 and 1, 2. Then all the way along this side, some more stone brick, just to kind of be like the base of the shed is kind of the idea that I've got going on here. And then we're going to be using a load of these cherry planks, but I also want to use some cherry logs as well. So if we bring these up like so, all the way up that side wall, you know what? Maybe we'll even get rid of like that one right there. We go ahead and we strip all of those, and then we could do, I don't know, just some more over here like this. Go ahead and strip all of these as well. We're gonna start out with just like the couple up there, and then like that. Go ahead and outline it like that. We got a giant round barn door then, and we could go ahead and we could throw up these and these. We could maybe even throw a trap door in there. Okay, that's a little strange. I think we do want to just grab a slab. Put both those down, craft up a slab, and instead of the trap door, we'll just swap that out for a nice little slab slab just like that. Is this too big? I honestly am wondering, should we even go up one more like that? And then do we still do boom and boom? I feel like that does look a little better. Or did I just remake that the exact same? Let's go up one more set of blocks here, right? So if we go boom, boom, sort of all the way along this, and then we're going to bring something like that, slab, slab, and then we can do a trap door in the middle. And to make this a little bit rounder, we could do it like that. I actually think that's really nice. I do like that. So that's kind of one side done, I guess. We're going to need to do this side now as well. So just bring all of these guys up just like that. And then we got to go ahead and strip these guys again. Same thing back here. We'll bring these guys up first of all, go around, and just like that, strip all those guys too. The way top row, I guess, is out of solid blocks, just like that. And then I think it was just like a stair. I think we were using 2 trap doors like that. And then we were going to do the trap doors down the side, just like that. I think that's basically exactly how it went. And then I'm just trying to think. So if we do every other here, wait, no, that is wrong. I don't know if this is the right amount of blocks to do this. Let's give it a try. Just every other one of these all the way down. No, that doesn't quite work. So we could actually do like a 2 wide window instead, maybe. I gotta expand this by 1 block because I did not do my math right. Let's see. What if we go? So obviously all the way along the side is going to be full blocks here of the cherry wood. We're going to need, we need some dirt to get up here. We're actually just going to go across the top of the scaffolding right away. So the cherry logs all the way along the top here. We'll just build these all the way till they connect into the other side. Just keep going here. And I am realizing we have a lot of sheep, so we could probably put a bunch of sheep in this barn if I want to. First things first, we got to do this side as well though. So just all the way along. I should honestly eat some of this mutton because I'm kind of needing to regenerate a little bit more HP. And then we could just keep going sort of along the edge like that. And then we got to decide how we want to do this. So we got 20 cherry planks. We're just going to start running these guys along like this, all the way along the top here, and then down this side as well. Go ahead and walk all the way along and just strip these pieces of wood that are all the way up there. There we go. And what if we did like some bigger windows? Like, okay, here's what I'm thinking. We could do something along the lines of like this. The only thing is like actually outlining for these is kind of a little bit annoying, like that. And then could I fit another one above it? I think I could. So you just got to do that, and then boom. We could do a bunch of these windows then because we can get a lot of cherry wood really easily. So like that. Is that a bad idea? Potentially. But let's go ahead and let's go all the way along the edge first and see if we can do that. We do need some more stairs though, of course. Let's see. Do I even have enough cherry wood? I don't think I do. We'll turn it all into some cherry stairs. And we can go all the way along the top, just one facing that way and one facing that way. Just bring it all the way alongside this. I am just kind of literally 100% randomly freehanding this. And we're seeing how it ends up looking. And it does look like it will end up working. So we're going to do these stairs all the way along here. Just one way, the other way, one way, the other way. And obviously we are going to run out of cherry stairs, but that's okay. Is this going to be too many windows for a barn? Potentially, but I guess we'll decide that in a moment. So before we can continue, we are going to need some more cherry logs. So luckily for me, we do got an axe here. We could just go around and chop down the rest of these cherry trees. Does look like this one's going to be a little annoying. It's not going to go down with the auto tree chop, which I'm not a fan of, but there we go. Make sure we grab up all of the cherry logs right away because the cherry logs is all that actually matters. I know, it's just so pink. Like I feel like it's too much pink in my opinion, but I guess we'll see. We're just going to keep going around collecting cherry wood until my stone axe ends up breaking. Then I think I could just craft an iron one because I do actually have quite a bit of iron already. Now that that's all done, let's just go ahead and let's craft up an iron axe. And I think we're going to go ahead and enchant it right away as well. So with the 2 sticks and the 3 iron, there is my iron axe. Let's see what we get for an enchantment. I'm hoping, okay, efficiency 2. Hopefully it comes with unbreaking as well. That is actually really, really, really good. Efficiency 2 on breaking 1 on an iron axe. I will definitely be taking that. And then I was kind of thinking, I kind of want to do an outside section to this place. So I think I'm actually going to remove what we've done so far, which is really nice that we just got this axe because this axe is going to make it super duper quick. We can just go ahead and remove all of these blocks all the way along the outside. We're going to leave the top and like the way outer ones, but we can decide sort of where the center block is and we can work from there. So I'm trying to think about how to do this. So it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And that's kind of unfortunate. The center of the build is not a single block. I hate that, but we'll just do a nice little 4 wide, I guess. So like this. And then what we're going to do, I think around the door frame, we could, okay, you know what? Let's get rid of all the dirt. We can break that one, right? And then we can go cherry log, cherry log. Same thing over here. Cherry log, cherry log. This is just going to be a 4 wide door. That's fine. And do we want to bring this one up as tall wall. I feel like we should at least go up one more like that. And then we can go boom, 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 and boom. Break that one right there. And there we go. We got room for a nice little door here. We just got to clean up a little bit of this dirt, clean up a little bit of this dirt as well. And then we do need some walls. So where did my stone cutter go, actually? I believe it's right here. Let's throw those in. Let's grab myself some walls. And for the door, we can do boom, boom. And then we're going to want to use the cherry to sort of go up the side. We can do one like that, and then connect these guys in like that. Looks okay. Kind of give it more of that shape with some of these as well. I think that looks a little bit better. And then how are we going to do the windows? I don't exactly know quite yet. So I think the way to do it, trying to think here, I think we definitely want to go like that. Or they can't get out actually if I do one of these big round ones, right? So if we go boom, boom, and then up, up. Oh, I need more blocks. We'll be able to figure this out. It'll be okay. Just like that. And then all the way down this side. Is that right? I don't think that is right. We got 1, 2. That feels wrong. So what if we remove these ones? And then we're going to need more slabs again. So let's craft up some more slabs. And we're going to make these things just bigger like that. Same thing over here. Remove that, add in the slab, and add in the nice little stair. I think that's going to be perfect. They shouldn't be able to get out because I can't get out. And it gives them a nice big opening out here. So we're going to do... How did I actually do that? Looks like we had 1 row of full blocks along that. And then it was like that and like that. One there, one there. I believe this is actually really easy to do. Are those the same? I think those are the same. I guess we could bring these all the way up too, just by doing that, adding in the cherry logs there. I don't know how to make cherry wood look good, so you guys got to bear with me. There we go. We got a nice little giant windows on the side, or on this side, which is okay because we're going to set up a massive fenced in area over here as well, including like we can do a nice little overhang where the animals can go to not get eaten. And by eaten, I mean to not get rained on. That's what I meant to say. So we're going to clean up a little bit of the area around out here as well. And we should work on the other wall. I don't know exactly how I want to do the other wall. I think it's going to be more of a solid wall though. Less of the giant windows, more kind of just straight out. I just don't know exactly how to do it. So let's kind of see what we're going to do here. We're going to need more planks for sure. And then we're going to need some of these. We can bring these all the way up and around. We're going to do like the same outside layer like I did this one. It's not going to have the door on this side though. So that's fine. And just bring it all the way along the top, all the way along the side. I think that should be good then. Did I do that side? I did. We got to strip all of these because they're not the main pillars. They're just to add a little bit of texturing work. There we go. And now what do I want to do? How do I actually want to do these windows? I'm not exactly sure. I might do, so we can do like, if we do 2 and then we do another 2, another 2, another 2, I think that's going to be perfect. So we can run these down like this, just to kind of connect them all in. We're also wanting to mix in some of these cherry logs as well, but just like that, I think should be good. We could throw 1 cherry log in there. Go ahead and strip all of those. And then for these, could we just go like this along the edge? So we got some giant windows and we could honestly put glass into these right away as well. Adds a little bit of depth to the build. We do need some more stairs. So let's craft up some more stairs. I think 3 should be good. Honestly, I really like this. Do I want to change the other side to like this too? I think with glass in there especially, I think that'll be looking really, really nice. Let me actually just go grab some of the glass that I believe is right here. We're going to need to craft some more of that up as well because I don't have a ton, but that should be good. And then in here, this should work basically perfectly to just fill these all in with the glass panes. I don't know if it fits a barn, but I'm doing it because I like how it looks and it adds more depth to the build. The only thing is like this over here, I don't think you can do that with because like if you do that, it just doesn't look good because of how I made these windows round. But from over here, I think this side of the build looks pretty nice. And this side of the build I also like, but this does look a little strange if I'm going to be completely honest. One thing I for sure want to do is add in a nice little pathway that's just going to go into the barn. So something along the lines of this. And we can do, like I said, mostly cobblestone. I mean, I'm basically out of cobblestone, unfortunately. We can add in a little bit of andesite there as well. Maybe we want to bring it like here and right here too, just to kind of get the full trail functioning that's going to be going in there. I also definitely should get this flint and steel out of my hands because I'm accidentally going to light the entire barn on fire and that's not ideal. And look at that. My mutton is all cooked up as well, which is really good because I was down to like my last piece or last 2 pieces. But I do want to do the roof. I'm going to do the roof the same as that other build. We're going to take all the deep slate, all of the blackstone. We can start out with the blackstone, I'm thinking. So let's put the deep slate up there. Let's just take the blackstone and then we're going to need to go grab my stone cutter. We're going to make like a round barn roof is kind of the goal. So we're obviously going to need some stairs. So let's grab some polished black blackstone brick stairs. Oh, my English. And we're also gonna need some regular blocks. We might have to go farm more blackstone. I honestly don't know if we are gonna have enough, but let's get started. Let's go up here with the dirt. We're obviously gonna be overhanging. You guys know if you watch me build before. We're just gonna outline with the blackstone here, something like that. Let's get rid of a little bit of the scaffold work, and then we'll go all the way along this edge with the blackstone stairs. A little bit of an accident right there, kind of placed that wrong, but just all the way along here, build and add in the blackstone outline. And then I do want to make it round. I just don't know if I want to go super round or just a slight round. I'll decide after. I want to do all of this first. So we're just going to outline the entire thing with the stairs first of all. We can just keep going all the way along here and then overhang it by one up front. We're going to go upside down stair. We'll do this in all the areas right away just so I actually get it done and I don't miss one because I usually end up doing that when I'm building these round roofs. So one there and final one right there. I think what we'll do is we'll do like the solid blocks to kind of get that round shape going right away. And we're going to go all the way across those with the stairs again, just like this. I think we're going to do this multiple times though. I'm just not sure if I'm going to have enough materials to be able to do it. Oh wait, I completely forgot. We are not going to be filling in. Let's just do the outline first. We're not filling in with the blackstone. So I accidentally crafted all that for no apparent reason. We're going to mine all of this back down now. That's kind of really unfortunate. I'm not going to lie. And then if we get right back to it, so it's just going to be upside down stair, full block stair. And let's do that on this side too. So we're going to go stair, or no, full block stair, upside down, full block stair. And then I'm just trying to decide, do I go up another? I kind of think with the size of this barn, it is really big. I feel like I should be going up another. Or honestly, should we even be going up two right away? Is this not going to be round enough? I know, we'll try it. If I need, it's not that bad. We can redo it. So one like that. I'm using dirt to scaffold because it's just easier on me. And same thing here, just like that. And if we go down here, I already like that, but it is obviously not perfect. Very far from. What we're going to do then is we can do upside down stair and then we can start doing slab. So it's gonna be upside down stair slab, and then it can be slab into the top little roundness. Let's see how that looks. I do like that. I do like that, but I almost feel like it should even be a little steeper. Like, is this actually good, or should I make it go up like 2 blocks and then the stair? I think the way I'm gonna decide is I'm gonna do this one like this, and then I'm gonna try doing a completely different layout on this side, and then we can decide which one we actually like more. And then I only gotta break one, and it shouldn't be too big of a problem. Let's get back down over here, and then how we're gonna do this one is we're gonna bring it up like that, and then what if we just bring up with stairs the rest of the way? So like that, and then we're gonna do probably a half slab that's gonna go right there, and then we can sort of bring these guys up and over, but we do want to do this side right away as well. So let's do this side. So full block stair, and then we're just gonna go stair. How many stairs did I do? I think one more stair, and then it's gonna be boom boom like that. Let's check this out. How does that look? Okay, I actually really strongly dislike this. This also is not the shape we're going for though. So let's break this. I got one more idea I can try. If that doesn't look good, then we'll probably just stick to that one back there. Roofs are something that I'm not very great at. I usually do the one roof that's basically just stairs. I'm not gonna lie, definitely could use some improvement on my roofs. So maybe in the future we gotta like practice that a little bit more. I mean, I guess we're kind of practicing it here. We're trying some different designs, seeing what else we can do. So like, what if we start out? I'm trying to think here. If we go up 2, for example, and then a stair, and we go up another 2 and then a stair, and once again, maybe up here we'll just do 1 and then a stair. Let's try that on this side too. This might be way too tall though, then is what I'm kind of thinking. So we'll just have to wait and see if this actually ends up looking decent. And then I believe it was just 1 and then a stair. And then we're going to do a slab. Same thing over here, just a nice little slab. And then kind of arch it towards the middle like that. Oh yeah, I actually like that a lot more. I feel like that is very fitting for like a barn roof, right? So I think we'll stick to this design that we got on the front side here. Anyways though, as I was saying, we just got to head over here and we got to get this barn design onto this side. So what we're going to do, we're going to start out here by building up with some dirt, getting up to the top layer here, and we can just go ahead and start mining the blackstone. We are going to have to go down to grab it all, but all of it has got to go down. That way I can copy the front and we can get this roof fully done and fully finished in. Let's just clear down all of this. I think we'll go down, is it to there? Yeah, we'll go down to this level. We'll just get rid of that one right away as well, just so I'm not confused or anything like that. And we can go up this side as well. Clear down the blackstone over here and the dirt that we used to get up, just to make this all sort of match. And then I believe, yeah, it's 2 blocks up. So I think first, let's go down here. Let's grab up all the blackstone that we might be missing. There's just a couple more pieces of blackstone over here. And then we got to get back up onto the roof. So we're going to use the dirt here to sort of just build my way up. Let's eat some mutton so we we make sure I don't end up dying of fall damage. Now let's get my inventory set up. So I believe it's 2 blocks up, right? So 1, 2, and then a stair. And then we're going another stair. We're going another 2 blocks up, I believe, and another stair. And then it's going to be just 1 block up and a stair, if I'm not mistaken. Wait, 1 block, stair, and then over. And it's going to be slab, over, slab, and then another slab right there. No, I just got to do that on this side as well. So once again, 1, 2 blocks and a stair, 1, 2 blocks and a stair. And then it's going to be 1 block and a stair. And then it's going to be a slab and another slab right there. And there we go. I believe that should be the layout that we're going to be going for this barn. I do think that looks pretty good already. We obviously got to go ahead and connect the middle now. So with the blackstone polished brick slabs, we'll just run these all the way down here. And there we go. That's 1 done. I do think we're going to do the whole top though. So let's go ahead and let's add this one as well. Just all the way along this edge with the polished blackstone, just to kind of section the barn off into 2 different roof sections is the idea here. We'll just run these all the way from the front of the barn to the back, or the back of the barn to the front. And there we go. I think that's good. Now I'm just trying to decide, do we want to make it go up 1 more? I do think I want to have it have a nice little peak on top. So let's go with these slabs and let's add on a nice little peak, but we are obviously going to need some more slabs here. So let's go ahead and let's craft up some more of those. We also might need to go mine more blackstone in the future, depending on how many more buildings I do in 100 days. I'm guessing we'll need more blackstone, but there we go. Now we got that. Maybe this row might get replaced with deep slate, but we'll see. I think we could probably get started with the deep slate now though. It is dark out, so I do want to go sleep first, but I also want to get a proper staircase that's going to get me from the ground up to the top of the build. So just like that, we now got a staircase that goes up and down. You know what? I actually think we're going to do a little side quest here. It looks like some of the garden is done growing, so we can obviously go ahead and pick the potatoes that are grown. That's an extra 8 potatoes. We could just go ahead and plant all those, and the same thing with the wheat. Just go ahead and give me the extra seeds to keep expanding the farm. Nothing too crazy. We got what, 15 seeds so far? I mean it does help. So we'll just go ahead and expand these guys all the way throughout this field, and that'll be a little bit better. We can just slowly keep working on expanding this until it is fully planted and complete. Anyways, we're probably going to end up needing more deep slate, but let's get started. We're going to do a stack of a deep slate brick, and then we're going to do a stack of deep slate tiles as well. And we'll just bring the stone cutter with me. Now, obviously, we're going to be alternating between these two, just getting a completely random pallet to sort of fill in the roof. And it is going to be 2 blocks as well. We're definitely going to be needing more deep slate with how much roof I've got here to fill in. And then next up, we are going to need some stairs, which is a little unfortunate. So if we go, let's say 32. So we'll do 16 of each kind. So 16 of those and 16 of those. That gets me a decent place to start, I guess. I just got to organize all my inventory here, and we can run these all the way along here as well, and hopefully keep the palette looking very, very different is kind of the idea. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 1 and 2, and there we go. Back to the full blocks all the way down this side. Just kind of randomize this 100% if we can. We'll be going up 2 again. I do like this block palette though, using the blackstone as an outline and then filling it in with the deep slate. I feel like it does just end up looking very, very nice in my opinion. I'm definitely a fan, but we're almost out of stairs again, and we've only done like, I don't know, half of one side. We've done like a quarter of the roof maybe. Not a great place to be, that is for sure. Let's see, what else can we do? We can put all this together. Let's do half of it. We'll actually break that in half again, and we'll do half of it as the stairs. We'll do half of it as those kind of stairs. That should work out, I'm hoping. Grab my stone cutter right away. We can finish out this nice little row. Once again, across with the full blocks. I'm gonna be able to do at least one side with the deep slate I have, but we're definitely gonna need to go farm some more soon, because I'm not gonna have enough to do both sides, unfortunately. I also should have done that side first. That way this side could be done on flashback, and it would just look a lot better. I'm not gonna lie. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We need what, 3 more. So let's go stone cutter. Let's go 1, 2, 3, and we'll just do 1, 2. We'll do 1 of those. Grab my little stone cutter. Oh, I almost dropped it off the edge. That would not have been cool. Let's just go boom, boom, and boom. And then this one is just gonna be slabs. Do I have any slabs left? I got 1 deep slate tile slab. Not great. I guess we'll just do this. Let's do half as the deep slate brick. Nope, half as the deep slate brick and half as the deep slate tiles. There we go. And we're gonna run these all the way along. I want to make sure that's out of my inventory so I don't accidentally use the wrong block type. The only thing is I might end up filling that in. I'm not sure yet. We're gonna check it out in our free cam mode, but there we go. 1/2 the roof is done. We go out in free cam here. This is kind of what it looks like. I do like it, but I feel like it should be brighter almost. But I guess barn roofs usually are like black, right? I feel like it's usually a red barn with a black roof. But obviously, I don't really have much more blocks, but I think I do want to remove all this black stone on the top row here and replace it with deep slate, just so, I don't know, this feels very awkward right now with this being black stone. So we're going to remove that and get the deep slate going. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to have enough, but we can just sort of get started here with the deep slate all the way along this edge here. And yeah, we are a couple short. So what we're going to do, we only need 3. That's not bad. We'll do 1 of these ones, and then we'll do 1 of these ones. Grab my stone cutter yet again and just finish placing that guy in like that. There we go. 1/2 of the roof completely done. Maybe like a nice little arch or canopy out this side for the animals would be good, but we'll see. That means next up we have got to go ahead and do this side, but we're basically out of black or deep slate, so we're gonna have to go mining, unfortunately. Luckily for me, we got this nice little staircase that'll get me up and down very, very easily, and we're gonna have to go clean up my inventory a little bit because right now we've sort of got way too much garbage on me. So all of that can go goodbye, and then I kind of want to craft an iron pick in case my diamond one does break, because we might be down there for a while. So let's go 2 sticks and 3 iron for an iron pickaxe. And then with the lapis, we're gonna get an enchant. Let's see, I think I kind of want to just go for efficiency because efficiency will be life-saving. And then we're ready. We can go head underground and get myself some more deep slate. So yeah, I guess I'll just see you guys underground when I get to the deep slate mining area. So actually, last time we mined deep slate, we did just mine out this room here at, I honestly don't know why level this is, but this is not efficient for mining diamonds, and I low-key want to get myself some more diamonds. So like I said, we are at -10. We're gonna dig down until we get to -53, and we're gonna strip mine -53 to get the deep slate, because then not only am I gonna be getting deep slate, but I will also hopefully be more likely to find some diamonds to get more diamond tools. So once again, I'll just see you guys down at the deep slate mining level, which I believe is why -53. I think it's better at like -56, but if you mine at -56, you mine into lava lakes, and that's not very fun. So we're gonna go 53. Here we go. Why -53? Apparently I won't run into lava, or if I do run into lava, it'll be below me, and I can just fill it in with water. So all we're gonna do now is start strip mining, getting our deep slate, and hoping we find some diamonds as well. I'm not gonna be doing the normal deep slate mining method where you like mine in the wall like this, because then I miss out on some deep slate like that. It's just a waste of time. So we are just gonna be going straight. Look at that redstone. I'll take the redstone solely for the XP because I'm gonna be enchanting a lot of tools with level 1 enchants. We might as well grab up all that. I might throw it out later depending on inventory space, but I'm gonna take it at least for the XP. And honestly, my one goal while mining under here for the deep slate is 1 vein of diamonds. If I just find 1 vein, it could be literally 2 diamonds. I mean, I would prefer 3 so I can replace my diamond pickaxe when I break it. But even just 2 diamonds, I will be happy. Hearing a lot of lava, and I found some redstone. Redstone's the only ore we've come across, but hopefully we can end up finding some diamonds here relatively soon. Look at that. We found some of the lava. Looks like we are 1 block too high for the mining. So did we drop down 1? Because we're at -53. I guess we'll just stay here for now. It's fine. You know what? We found a lava cave. Let's go check out, are there any diamonds in here? Because this is the Y level where we'd be able to find them. That looks like it's a spawner room. You know what? We might want to check that out, actually. I hear skeletons, so that probably means it is a skeleton spawner. It looks like it is. Let me just hop on in here, and we could take this guy out. Also, why are those chests spawn like that, bro? That's wild. All right, you, my friend, need to die. I know where this is as well, so I could easily come back and farm XP if we need. Let's see. Is there anything good? Not really. I'll take the pumpkin seeds. Everything else is pretty useless inside of this thing, unfortunately. What about, is there any diamonds hiding out in the area? I don't see any. This cave is very, very dark. We will take the XP though. Should get me to like level, I guess not level 10. I was thinking that would do level 10, but not quite. It doesn't really look like this cave goes anywhere. So no diamonds, unfortunately, but a little bit of iron nonetheless. I will take it. And then we can go get right back to mining. I don't really care for the gold, so we'll just be leaving that there. And yeah, we can just get right back to strip mining. Where did that come in from? Oh, it was right here. Okay, let's see. Do we want to go? I think we'll just head, I don't know. I feel like I should just go through here. I don't want to because of the gravel, but I mean, I have a shovel, so maybe we just do it. We have efficiency 1 on an iron shovel. That's not horrible. We can just keep mining and getting more deep slate, I guess. Unfortunately for me, my diamond pick did break, which means we're going to be slowed down. I still haven't found any diamonds to replace it. Literally, all I want is 3 to be able to replace my diamond pick at this point. If I can come across 3 iron with the durability of my, or no, 3 diamond with the durability of my iron pick, that'd be awesome. Get those, and then we can head back up. I probably have enough deep slate already. Well, unfortunately for me, my pickaxe is broken, and we have not found a single diamond, so I guess we're going to be heading back empty-handed with basically nothing except the deep slate I came down for. It means we're going to be stuck with iron tools for a while, which is kind of extremely sad. I'm not going to lie. Now that we made it out of the mine, we can just go ahead and craft up another iron pickaxe, and it is going to get enchanted right away because we do have the XP, we have the lapis. Let's see, let's go with the level 3, and unfortunately it is only on breaking 1. That That is obviously not ideal. I much rather would have had efficiency 1 than unbreaking because iron pickaxes are really slow. And now that we're back, I think we might as well farm the farm again as well because I don't want to be wasting resources. So all the potatoes, let's go ahead and pick all of those. We can expand the little potato patch. There we go. Potato patch here, completely done. But we do got a hoe as well. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and we can plant those 5 in as well. Aside from that, we got quite a bit of wheat that's done actually. I was underground for quite a bit of time, so this was able to grow a decent chunk. We can just start collecting up all of our seeds there and all of our seeds in this one as well. It's actually going to be a decent amount, nearly a stack worth of seeds. I cannot complain about that. And we can just start expanding this. I don't know if this is going to quite fill in this entire thing though. We'll see. Because I have no idea. We're definitely going to be getting the wheat done a lot sooner than the potatoes just because we started off with so many more, but hopefully we're able to get all of it done relatively quickly. We still got a couple more seeds there to plant, but we're making some good progress. Now I've just got to get myself a nice staircase to get onto this roof so we can work on this with the dirt to just be able to easily get up here. See, 1 more just like that, and then we're going to need to get started. So stone cutter down, we're going to do a stack of deep slate brick. We're going to do a stack of deep slate tiles, and we can do, let's just do a stack of each of these as well because I'm sure we're going to end up needing it. So stack of those, and we'll do a stack of each of these slab types as well. So stack of those and a stack of those. That should be a pretty good point to start. And there we go. That is the entire roof completely filled in. I think it is looking pretty nice if I do say so myself. Like if we just go out here into free cam mode, obviously we got a giant thing we got to fill in there, but that should be no problem. It should be looking good when it's all said and done. So first things first, we're going to go ahead, come in here, add torches around, just kind of brighten the place up a little bit. And there's also some blackstone in here we can go ahead and pick up too, which is going to be really, really nice. If we go straight across, we can do 1 there and 1 there, just kind of brighten the place up a little bit more. I think that's going to be good. Let's go grab the resources we need to fill in that giant hole, which I'm thinking is basically just going to be cherry wood, if I'm not mistaken, because we want to keep the cherry vibe. But we are also going to be, okay, we're going to throw all this deep slate stuff into here because I don't need to be holding on to it anymore now that I'm done with the roof. I can just easily know where to come grab it from. And then we need cherry logs, cherry trap doors, cherry planks, anything cherry based, basically. All of that's coming with me. And also maybe we'll just go ahead and we will grab up some glass right away as well. I think the first thing we're going to do is, okay, we kind of really badly need some more dirt, but if we go and line this whole thing up here with cherry planks, and then we're going to go into all the way along the edge like that. 1, 2, 1, 2, and then all the way down like that as well. I'm just trying to think, how do I actually want to do this? Do we want to do a giant 5x5 window or should I do 3x3? I think we could start out with something along the lines of this. We could bring these down like so. Oh, I can't quite reach. So we got to build up a little bit. Do that. We are going to need some more planks. So we'll just go ahead and craft these. I am just kind of freehanding this and hoping that it ends up looking good. So bear with me here. All this can be mined out. Let's see. Okay, that right now looks kind of ridiculous. So actually, let's go up 3, just like that. So 1, 2, 3, 1 there, and then kind of like a nice little archway window, just like that. Is that too big though? I don't know. Should we go up 1 higher as well? I feel like there's some things we could do to make this look a lot better. So what we're gonna do actually, we're gonna bring it in 1 more, right? 1 on that side, 1 on that side. And we can do a nice little archway. Actually, we could even bring this up higher. Let's say we do that. Do we want to go even 1 block higher up the top? And then with the cherry, go ahead and throw that and throw that. And then yeah, that's gonna be looking really nice. Obviously, we got to mix in some pink detail work like we have down there, but I think that's gonna be looking pretty good. So then what we're gonna do is off of the side here, we're just gonna go ahead and throw down 1 of those. We'll do the same thing over here. We're gonna throw down 1 of those. Go ahead and mine that and mine that. And then, yeah, that's already looking pretty good in my opinion. We're then gonna need the cherry to go, I guess we'll do it right there facing upright, and then from over here, oh, I made a mistake. Okay, we'll just build up here. We need to go grab some more dirt. We can do 1 right there, except I made that face the wrong direction. 1 right there, and we only want some, do we want to use blackstone? I feel like blackstone will be fire in this to kind of switch up the texturing a little bit. So let's see, blackstone, blackstone, blackstone. Where is do I not have blackstone? Did I put it in the wrong chest? I did. Okay, I was gonna say, I don't know how I keep managing to do this, but I always don't have blackstone. We're just gonna craft up, I don't know, we're gonna do like 20 Polish blackstone walls, I guess. 20 will probably be good. Go ahead and grab my stone cutter and we can go get back out there, get to work. I'm pretty sure all we're going to do is we're going to add these black stone like that all the way across there. And then do we want to sort of connect these guys in with those? Let's see if we go back. I feel like that looks a little dumb. We could honestly maybe use the black stone in a different way down here. So if we do get rid of those, right? We're going to do the stone cutter again. Let's just do some slabs, I guess, and then some stairs as well. If we throw one there, throw one there, throw one there. It is dark. I'll show you guys what that looks like in the morning because right now I can't see a thing and I'm sure you guys can't see a thing either. Okay, this is what we got so far. Not bad. A couple more things I could do. Obviously, we're going to add in some pink texturing. We might do some windows, but I haven't really decided on that yet. And then maybe some fences as well. But yeah, let's just see what we can do. So I want to start out here with some of the texturing. So if we just remove some of these walls here and sort of replace them with these cherry logs, go ahead and strip those as well, just to kind of get some different textures. Because right now the wall looks very boring and very plain. So all the way throughout here, we'll do like a double right here like that. Go ahead and strip both those. This corner, strip that one as well. I mean, that already makes a big difference. We do need to go grab some dirt though, so I can actually properly go ahead and get scaffolding to build up. So let's see, dirt. We need a stack of dirt. We will be taking that. We get right back to work. I have kind of a big mess here. Also, Wandering Chitter, you're not the one that I saw earlier, right? Do you have a sapling? No sapling on you either. That's insane. I could get my hands on some pillow logs, which honestly might be worth it. Let's see. How do we get... Okay, we need a water bucket. That could be 2 emeralds. Sure. And then we'll buy a little bit of pale oak in case I decide I want to end up using that. And then we can just get right back to work, adding in some more texture variations here. Not a ton, just a couple of cherry logs around and throughout. We can just sort of throw these guys in, do that. And then we also need a black stone slab right there to kind of fix that up as well. We'll do one right there. And you know what? Let's do one final one right there. And then if we go out here into free cam, that looks a lot better. Just adds a lot more depth and detail into this. Only other thing I can kind of think of is we're going to go down here. We could go ahead and we could throw up these fences to kind of frame out the window a little bit better with like a cherry one at the top. I do think that helps a little bit. And maybe we even connect these guys like that. Let's go check out what we think. First, we got to destroy the scaffolding in the way. And we can see what we think of that and decide if that's what it's going to be like on the backside as well. So into free cam mode here. Yeah, I actually really like that. I do wish I had like some dark oak wood instead. But I think that still looks fine. One other thing I can think of is, do I want to add some sort of like unibrow up there? We might go see if we can do that actually. So back up we go with the dirt. We're just gonna have to build up a little bit here. And then let's see, what do we all got? We got this, we got this. We could do one there, we could do one there, we can do one there. And we can kind of connect these. Oh, wait a minute. Could we actually connect these better using like that? I think that's gonna be the play, because then if we come out here. Ooh, actually, no, that looks really stupid. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe we should make the stairs sort of face inwards. One thing that's bothering me though, let's do this. We can throw the trapdoor there. Nope, that doesn't work actually. Darn. Okay, we'll just kind of make that go over normally and then making these stairs face this direction instead. So remove that, do that. We'll do the same thing over here on this side. It's just very pink, so it's hard to make stuff look good in my opinion. I don't like the cherry wood. Maybe we just go ahead and we throw that slab up there. That might look a little strange. Let's see if we back up. No, I actually like that. I think that this is coming together decently okay. I think that might be the design that I actually go for. Let's go ahead and let's get rid of all this. We're not going to do glass window because it is a barn. I'm not too worried about it. We can just go ahead and get rid of all of the scaffolding here, or the dirt that I just use as makeshift scaffolding. Let's grab all the items up right away as well. I don't even need it on this side anymore either, so we'll just clean up all of this right away as well. There's no point in it staying here. And then we're gonna hope no creepers end up blowing me up while we go out like this. Yeah, that actually looks pretty dang nice in my opinion. Only thing I could think of is, do I want to make it stand out more and replace these with some of the black stone? We might do that because right now it does look a little strange. If we just leave like the corners, for example, let's go up here again. We can just go straight up this time, so it'll be a little bit more effective. We're gonna leave that one because it's like the same as the bottom, but then all of these can get removed and we can just go 1, 2, 3, and 4. We can go back down and see if that's gonna look better, which I do think that I'm gonna like that a little bit more. Yeah, because it kind of helps give it a better sort of frame, I guess. I think that is very nice. That is gonna be the barn that we got for now. Only thing now, I obviously gotta copy that onto the backside, so I'm just trying to figure out how I exactly did that, because I have no idea. We're gonna start by just going up, I suppose, with the dirt as scaffolding, and then using the cherry, we're gonna go all the way along the bottom here with the cherry planks, just like that. And then 1, and then 2, I believe it's 3. So all of this is going to be filled in. And then same thing over here. We can just slowly work on sort of filling this guy in. Then all we need to do is add the stair, add the stair, add the slab. And then if we drop down here, is this right? I think this is right? So I'm pretty sure it's going to be, let's see, a stair like that. We're gonna need to craft up some more stuff here, obviously. So let's just do some more planks and let's do some more stairs and I guess a couple more slabs as well. And then let's see, it's gonna be like that. And we're gonna need to do upside down right there as well. And then how did we actually do the front side? I don't know. We can easily go check though with free cam, luckily for me. So let's see, it is, okay, this is actually a nightmare to look at. So it's fences going up. So we can do that. We can do fences going all the way up, fences going all the way up. One little fence gate up top right there. Awesome. And then on the outside here, it's going to be slab stair slab with the black stone. That's easy enough. We are going to need some more slabs though. So let's go ahead and let's grab some of those. And it's going to be stair right there. And we can remove all this cherry, but I do want that. It's kind of a nightmare, bro. It's just bear with me. We do that. We do that. We can run these up. How tall was it again? Let's go look. So in line with that is where the stair goes. And the stair is going to face inwards, right? So we'll do the same thing over here. Just go up the regular amount. And we got to come up here using the dirt. And we're going to throw a stair that way. And we're going to throw a stair that way. And then over here, it's just slabs and some trapdoors. That's easy enough. So all we got to do, very simple, trapdoor there. Trapdoor right there. It's gonna be slab, 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 and slab. And it should be good as far as I'm aware. I just gotta figure out a way to like bring this over so I don't fall down. There we go. Clean up all of this. The top part should be good. Maybe we want to add in a little bit of texture work as well. So just like that. And we'll go ahead and we'll strip that. And I did not mean to fall down. That's my bad. Then we can just get back to work throwing in some more of these texture blocks. So there, there, and there. And once again, stripping all these. Just add in some more colors and stuff like that. And then with all that done, I'm pretty sure we got this entire thing done. We're just gonna mind my way down. I gotta figure out where it is, which is right over here. We can go to sleep. We can come check in the morning and see if it matches up entirely with the front. Obviously, I do want all these resources though. I can't leave them out here on the ground. I don't want them to despawn or anything like that. And now for the big reveal. If we go into F4, this is what we've got for this window. Looking pretty nice. The only thing is I do wish I had spruce wood to replace that. Maybe eventually we'll be able to get myself some hands on some of that wood. But that is what that one looks like. Let's go check. Does the backside look the same? I think it does. So I think we are all set as far as that goes. I would say the barn, at least the outside of the barn, looks completely done. It is very tall though, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like normally barns are taller than houses, so that's perfectly okay with me. Now we are gonna need to dig out the pathway. We're not gonna make it a super wide pathway, right? For the most part, it's just gonna be this like 3 wide. Make there be actual room for the sheep to be able to eat. We'll do a little pathway that's gonna go out this way as well. Nothing too crazy. I don't want a super duper wide pathway. It's mostly just gonna be 1 block wide, a little bit of like 2 block wide, 3 block wide areas, but nothing too insane. We'll just kind of cut it all the way through here, just like that. And then did we do anything in the front here? I think we need to. So if we go ahead and we do polished blackstone there, and I'm sorry, llama, you're kind of in the way, but a polished blackstone right there. And then I really wish I had some other type of wood to be able to do these with. Like, do we do white wood? I don't know if white looks good with cherry or not. That's my only concern there, but let's go grab the resources we need for the other part. I think just right before we get started with anything else, we do got a little bit more wheat here that is ready to be picked. So let's go ahead and let's pick all of the wheat. We got both of these farms actually. What was stepping on my crops? It was most certainly you. I'm sorry. That means it means good night time for you. You cannot be messing up my crops like that, bro. That is absolutely unacceptable for all of you. So all of you are just real quickly, you're gonna die. I'm sorry. And then yeah, this is an absolute nightmare now because now we got to clean up this whole thing. So let's go ahead and let's do all that, right? Clean up any of that stuff that's been destroyed, and then we can finish harvesting the rest of the little wheat farm here. Go all the way through and make sure we pick up every single piece of wheat. And then we can finish at least planting out this row here, right? Because this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then potatoes. Are there any potatoes that are ready? Looks like at least 1. And then we got 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. That's a decent amount of potatoes right there. We can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All of these can be planted in with the potatoes. Keep that expanding, keep that growing. And then we still also got 24 wheat seeds that we can just get started with the next row of wheat. Let's just get all of that planted and going as well. And then we're gonna need some more cobblestone, and I also did break my shovel, so let's craft up a shovel. Let's craft up another iron pickaxe, and we got the XP. We might as well go ahead and enchant both of those right away. Efficiency 2 on the shovel, don't mind if I do. And for the pickaxe, we got efficiency 1. That is okay with me. Now let's go ahead, let's get down there. We need a bunch of cobblestone, and we need a bunch of andesite to be able to do more pathways around the base. And as far as cobblestone goes, we might as well just mine at Y16 in hopes to find myself some more iron, and I'll be just as efficient for collecting cobblestone as well. And hopefully we also can find some andesite while we're down here doing this too. I don't know that we're going to be able to though, unfortunately. And look at that. We already found our first vein of iron. That is exactly why we want to be down here at Y16 when we are mining for our cobblestone. We might have to mine a vein when we find a vein for andesite though, because andesite is not as easy to come by. And now that we're done mining, we're going to go ahead and put the iron into those, and then we'll do, let's do a stack, and let's do 2 stacks of cobblestone. And then I think we're basically ready, because we can do primarily the entire thing almost out of cobblestone. We got our cobblestone ready. We're doing very little stone brick. So we just come over here and start filling in 90% of this using the cobblestone technique here. So just spam placing cobblestone randomly and randomly over here as well. And then do we have any stone brick on me? It does not look like it, but that's okay. We go find myself some stone brick. Hopefully there's some stone that is ready. Looks like the fields are also doing decently well as well. Let's see. Do we got any stone brick? Actually, surprisingly, we only have 1 piece of stone brick. Luckily for me, we could just go ahead and craft up some of that into stone brick. That is 8 pieces right there. And if we come over here, we're just going to throw in a couple pieces of this. Literally not much at all. Just a couple pieces throughout. 1 right there. We'll do 1 more stone brick. And then to finish filling it out, the rest of it will just be filled in here with the andesite. So literally all the way throughout here, just add in some andesite. Andesite there. Andesite right there. And then along the edges, I guess we could do a couple pieces of path blocks as well. Nothing too crazy, but just to make it look like there have been some sheep that have been walking throughout here, because this is going to be a sheep barn. Honestly, that'll probably be good right there. Now we just need some cherry fence gates, because then we can do some fence gates like that. Maybe we'll just do the middle 3 actually. So we remove that and that, add on the cherry fences like that. And same thing, 1, 2, 3, fence gate, fence gate. I think that should be good. We got now a decent area for some cows. And then as far as this goes, we can just run these fences. I don't know, how deep should we go? Let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We dig out 1 more here. We can do 1 more on the corner there. Obviously, we're going to want some more fence gates. Let's go ahead and let's do that. And let's do that all the way around like that. And now we can run these cherry fences to sort of connect all the way to the back here. We are going to need some more dirt as well. We'll just build up here with the dirt. And we can make these run all the way throughout there, clean up any of that. And then what are we going to do about the corners? I'm trying to think, do these connect directly into those? They do not, unfortunately. So what we're going to do, we can just bring these up by 2. And then, I don't know, maybe up to here, we can bring these up by 2 as well. And maybe we could do just a nice little underhang part here, but we're going to be doing it out of those blocks. Maybe we want to go up 1 taller as well. Something like that. And 1 right there, making a nice little stairway. And then we need deep slate to be able to connect it into the building so that we have a nice underhanging area on the outside of the barn. Now we're going to do this little overhang thing. So once again, we're going to be outlining in the black stone, and this one is going to be entirely flat. So just connect it all the way in there. It's going to be pretty small as well because the barn isn't that big. So we're just going to go up to about this area here. And we can go ahead and we can connect it in to the side of the barn. That way they have a little spot to be shaded. I think I also would like to just run it along this edge here, right? And then we're going to need the deep slate. And we'll mix up between the two, just between the deep slate tiles and the deep slate brick slabs. We're just going to go ahead and place all of this in, and hopefully it ends up looking okay. Just keep on going all the way along this edge. I don't know what the most effective way to do this is actually, but we're just going to keep on going along here, keep on filling it in. We've only got 1 more stripe of them to do, and there we go. Got myself a nice little overhang patio here. Now all I want to do is we can obviously bring these guys all the way up like that. So we're going to need the crafting table, which I believe was right out here. And with the crafting table, we're going to need, I need to collect more cherry logs as well, but we'll worry about that in a little bit. In the meantime, let's just go ahead and let's craft up. Is this going to be too many? I feel like that's way too many. That's fine, I guess. We'll just go ahead and we'll take that. We can connect that in right there as well. And there we go. Now, do we want to just connect this top part as well? Maybe. It's like that and like that. I don't know that I want to do this front one. I feel like leave this front one more open. That back part just close off a little bit more. I feel like it looks a little better. And then we're also just going to add in some path block stuff like this. And we're also going to need to go get myself some grass as well, just for a little bit more detail work on the inside here. But as you can see, I feel like this is looking relatively nice. That looks a little strange, but we're going to leave it as is. I'm okay with that. And then in here, yeah, we need to go get myself some grass to be able to fill in some of the blank spots. And then we could probably go get myself some sheep to bring on into there. We actually have already got some stone done here. So we're going to grab some of this. We're going to craft up, let's just say 6 buttons to begin with. And then do we have any grass? It does not look like it. So what are we going to do? We have a shears. This will work out perfectly, I think. We just got to go actually collect myself a little bit of grass. So with the shears here, let's just walk out back here and let's grab myself some pieces of grass. Honestly, quite a few pieces I think will be good. My shear has plenty of durability. I'm not too worried about it. We can just keep on going and keep on collecting up some more of this. And then out here, we're just going to add in some of these stone buttons for a little bit of texturing. I think, is that enough? I think so. We'll do that. And then we'll do one right there. And we'll do one right there. And then obviously, finally, just some grass around to give a little bit more detail work. And not too much, just a little bit throughout. Make it a little bit less boring in this area. We can just kind of spread this through. I think the outside will be good. Now we just got to do some on the inside right away as well. Just all the way along both sides. Then we can honestly just go grab myself some sheep and get them on in here. I think that's probably about going to be enough grass, right? Maybe a little bit more out there, actually. We're changing our mind. Let's add just a couple more pieces of the grass to fill in here because right now it's kind of a little bit empty. I'm not going to lie. You know what? We'll call it good there. Let's go grab myself some wheat and we can go get ourselves some sheep. And look at that. We already found my first sheep friend. So you, sir, have got to come with me. I've got a beautiful place for you to live. Do you have any friends? You do. Stay right there. Just stay there. I'm just going to grab your friend. Honestly, is it going to be better to put these guys in a boat? I kind of think it is. So if you would just hop right on in there and then I can pull the boat using the lead because it's just way quicker than walking them, right? Now I need you to get on into the boat as well. So if you would just come on, get on in the cherry boat. Thank you very much. And then we got to bring them up the hill, which I believe the best way to do it is you just got to keep jumping and hopefully you don't end up breaking the lead. So just jump and then up, and yeah, we'll be able to get them home. It honestly won't take me that long. And honestly, 2 sheep is going to be enough because with the 2 sheep, we can just start breeding them with our wheat and we can get unlimited sheep from there. Only problem I'm seeing now, where is my base at? Okay, it is over there. I was going to say, where did I end up going? I didn't even know. That was actually kind of crazy. But yeah, you guys are going to come this way. We still have both you, and then we'll start breeding these guys. It'll just be a good time. All I've really got to do, open up these fence gates, and then if you guys would just come on into here, I'll take the lead off of you and just let me close that up. And please don't take damage. Okay, how do I do this without damaging you? Why is it always so hard? Come on, I know I can do... Okay, never mind. Apparently we can't do it successfully. I'm sorry. I will go get you a friend. I promise. It's kind of a little inconvenient because now I got to go find another sheep and bring him back. You, sir, have got to come home with me. If you just hop on into that boat. Thank you very much. I promise that I might not kill you like I did the last guy. I just got to figure out a way to get him over this ravine. I kind of can parkour over it, but Mr. Sheep is not going to have as much luck parkouring. Okay, yeah, I can't even get you over that either. That's kind of not very good. What's going to be the best way to do this? If we okay, wait. If we go this way, I get you up over here. There we go. Now we can just keep on bringing him. As long as he doesn't get stuck on a hill, I shouldn't have any problem. Now, as long as I can do this successfully this time without slaughtering the sheep, we should be sitting good. We got 2 sheep in here. Give me the lead back. I'll close up these gates. And now let's see. If we hit it in this corner, please. No. There we go. Okay, we got him. And now we can get you guys breeding and get me some more baby sheep. And we should be all set to go. There we go. Advancement made. We got ourselves a baby sheep. I think next up, we should work on the farm because the farm, it actually has quite a bit grown. I think we could definitely finish the wheat out and get to work on some more potatoes as well. But before that, I got to empty out my inventory a little bit. So I'm going to just spend a moment unloading my inventory and I'll just see you guys when I can actually get started on that. And now that we got some inventory space, we're going to start out with the potatoes just because we need a lot more potatoes than wheat. So the more time they have to grow, the better. It's actually quite a bit. We got 38 from that patch. What about over here? There is some ready over here as well. Just go ahead and pick up all those. Probably going to need to craft another hoe, but we can get started hoeing here. So honestly, they could probably fill out the rest of this patch here at least. We can just go ahead and hoe this whole thing and then we can plant in the potatoes. We got 61 of them. So hopefully 61 is going to be enough to do at least this strip. And then we can just do the last 2 strips later on. Actually, I'm pretty sure this will do this strip and then some more. It's looking like this is actually amazing. Got quite a bit of potatoes here. There we go. So got an extra 8. So we can get started. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go ahead and plant those 8 potatoes in right there as well. You guys know the drill. Just got to do the wheat now. There's actually a lot of wheat ready. And this should be able to finish out the rest of the wheat. We actually got quite a bit here. So we just got to harvest all this and then plant it in. I'm pretty sure I'm going to have literally way too many wheat seeds that I'll just be able to do the rest of the wheat. Then all we got to do is keep waiting for those potatoes to grow in. Because we've got we had 2 stacks of wheat seeds. It's not even going to take 1 or it'll just barely take a stack. We got the final row right here. And yeah, it literally exactly took 1 stack of wheat seeds. Like I said, all we got left is these last 2 patches of potatoes. We just got to wait for the potatoes to grow so we can expand it. And next up, I think I want to get started on a bamboo farm. So my idea here is I want to fill in this this sort of hilltop here with some bamboo. So to get started, let's move the crafting table. We're gonna have to throw down the stone cutter, which is gonna go right there. And let's craft up some stone brick. Let's craft up some more stone brick. And we're just gonna need a little bit of slabs right away as well. We can run these guys to go up here. And the pathway is just gonna keep on sort of going this way. I don't actually have like a full plan for this. It's just mostly gonna be the cobblestone, like I was saying earlier. Throw in like 2 stone bricks maybe, and then some andesite. I think first things first, it's probably gonna be relatively important that we kind of clean up the hilltop. So I'm gonna get an inventory absolutely full of these pink petals, but it's something we gotta do. We'll end up throwing them in the lake, I'm sure. Let's just go all the way around this thing and let's get it cleaned up. This bamboo farm, I'm gonna need a decent bit of cherry wood, so we're actually just gonna go around. We do have efficiency 2 on my iron axe, which is absolutely awesome. We're just gonna get as much cherry wood as we can. I have an idea. I don't know if it's gonna look good, but we're gonna do it and we're gonna stick to it. It's gotta use cherry wood around the bamboo farm. You guys will see what I mean by that in a little bit, but first things first, I'm like completely out of cherry wood, so we do need to collect a decent amount. We can just run around all these trees and we'll probably just keep going until my iron axe ends up breaking or becomes close to broken. I guess maybe not quite that much, because I would like to keep some of the durability on it because it is efficiency 2. So it's honestly a decent iron axe. Like, it's relatively quick for like base work and stuff like that. I don't know, maybe we'll let's grab like 3 stacks of cherry logs, then we'll probably call it good there. And then I'm guessing these guys are probably ready to give me another baby sheep, because the one sheep is already fully grown. So we'll just go ahead and give them all a piece of wheat. And then using some cherry planks, I might, wait, do we wanna, I'm actually thinking now we might use regular cherry logs. It's gonna be a lot more expensive, but I think it'll end up looking a lot nicer. So let's start out here, some basic terraforming. We're gonna need to grab more dirt here in a second, but like if we bring all of this up like that and then, you know what, pink petals throw right there. Let me go grab myself some more dirt here, and then with this dirt we can do a little bit more terraforming along the edge over here. I honestly think that's good. I feel like I got way too much dirt now, right? And like this can all be turned into grass as well. And then what we're gonna do, so let's see if we do this versus a plank. So plank there or that. I kind of really like this darker one, so we might just do the darker one all the way through. So if we come up like here, right? Basically the idea, I want to like outline the bamboo farm like I kind of outlined this farm here. The only thing is it's going to take so much wood. Okay, so first things first, where did that stone cutter go? Let's put that back down, and we can just go ahead and we can craft up some cobblestone slabs real quick, and we can bring this sort of up like so. Maybe even one more slab here with andesite, and boom and boom. There we go. And then all we're going to do is we can connect all of these guys sort of into there using the cobblestone again, a stone brick, and some andesite like that. We're going to want to bring this around a little bit better. My inventory is a complete mess, so bear with me here. But like, I think the idea kind of working. We're just gonna bring it to go in. See, here's the problem now. Like, this should probably get removed, because let me get rid of these cherry planks as well. My inventory is completely full. I need to like put down the stone cutter right there, get rid of all that. And then using the cherry logs, we could probably just go like right there, and we can start making a nice big farm that's gonna go all the way around this. So start bringing it in like that. I think we could go along this way. Kind of feel like this one tree has got to go. It's kind of like right in the way. I'm thinking something like that, right? And then we can bring the pathway to sort of just go in right here. We can do stone brick, some cobblestone for like 90% of it, like I've been saying, and then the andesite. I do need to go get some inventory space, actually. Maybe I'll go do that real quick first. And then all the way along this thing, we can keep on bringing these up. I did not clean this up very well, but we can just keep going this way, up one there, and keep on going. Maybe we'll go in one here. I just want to outline the entire thing that's going to be a massive farm. So like that, maybe in this way. I think this is going to be the highest it's going to go. And then we can run these. This is hard because we got all this. So these will all be too high, right? And we can bring one this way like that along this edge. We'll just keep sort of lining the edge like this. I don't know if this is going to look good, but basically I'm trying to make one of these outlines on this hill for a giant bamboo farm. We could do another one that's going to go there and then sort of this way, I guess. I guess it's not going to take as much cherry logs as I predicted. I thought it would be a lot more expensive. I'm not going to lie. You can sort of connect these all the way into there. And there we go. Now, this is kind of the outline I've got for my bamboo bamboo farm. I think that's going to be looking pretty good, but we do need to strip it all. I really do not want to waste my iron axe durability. So we are just going to throw the crafting table down and let's just craft up a stone axe. That way we don't have to waste the durability on my good stuff. And then all the way around, all these are just going to be stripped. So it's got that like pink cherry blossom look that we're going for. We'll also just go all the way around the outside just to make sure we get absolutely every piece of this cherry wood completely stripped, including like here. That's obviously got to be added in. This is the highest point here. We can just go ahead and strip all these. We basically got the entire thing done then. We just got to finish going around and stripping the rest of the wood. Just the final little stretch here, last two pieces, and there we go. We now got a nice little outline for another farm that's going to go right there. Now what I want to do for the farm, I kind of want to bring it like twisting and winding all the way up, but actually there is a piece of wood right there. I think we're going to make it just go too wide now. So if we come in and we do like this, just trying to get an idea for the outline here. So bear with me, guys. And then we're just going to go sort of too wide starting here. And then we can probably bring it over slab and slab. Oh, I did miss a flower petal there. That is unfortunate. I do want a trail just to go all throughout this thing. I'll probably make it wind. So I'll probably go like up and then over and back this way, I guess. I don't exactly know, but more cobblestone throughout here. Couple pieces of stone brick and fill in with the andesite again. Guess we'll just keep on bringing it sort of over this way. I'm going to just make this thing loop. I guess you guys don't need to see it, or you know what? I'll throw it in a flashback. And there we go. We got the pathway done. Now all we've got to do is go ahead and plant in all the bamboo we've got so we can start farming it, because I want to get this entire thing, any of the grass, turned into bamboo at some point. So this is my little start. We only got 12 pieces. Hopefully they end up growing relatively quickly and we can go ahead and expand that as best as we can. Now I've also got some more wheat. So are you guys ready to give me more baby sheep? Because I could definitely go about using some more baby sheep. So if you would come this way, give myself 2 more little baby sheep, that'd be awesome. There we go. I also hear a skeleton out here. I want to get as many animals on the outside of the barn here as possible because I think they look really cool. Now, where are you, Mr. Skeleton? You have got to die, my friend. Thank you very much. Next up, I do think I want to go ahead and build this way and do some more builds or buildings over here. Unfortunately, that means we've got more flower petals that we've got to clean up. Let's just get to work cleaning these up. I think we could also do a sugarcane farm up here as well. 3 farms and then 3 buildings is a good place to start. And you know what? I think this entire little mound here is very awkward in the corner, so we can also work on getting rid of this whole thing all the way down to nothing. And there we go. We got the entire sort of like mound cleaned up. All we got to do now is there is a lot of these flower petals and a lot of grass that's got to be cleaned up as well. I do just want to get rid of it all because you can't build with them on the floor. So it's going to be so much easier for me if I just go ahead and clean them all up to begin with. And now we've got a boatload of these pink petals that we just gotta go ahead and throw in the lake, and hopefully they despawn. That's the one annoying part about cleaning up areas like this. There's just so many pink petals. But yeah, literally all of them, they've all got to go into the lake because I've already got like 9 stacks of them in my chest. I definitely do not need any more. You know what? I think we probably got a good bit of potatoes again. So let's just go ahead and harvest these up one more time. Actually, we're probably gonna have to do it again, but hopefully it's just one more time. And then we got a stack of potatoes we can use to plant in the rest of this row. I keep accidentally eating it, so let me go ahead and eat a piece of mutton here first, and then we can work towards planting this back in. I don't think we're quite gonna have enough potatoes to finish the job. We'll be pretty close. We got this one, and then we got like, I don't know, maybe like 18 left to do in that end one over there. Unfortunately, we are a little short, but that is okay. So then I want to do a barn or something else. Maybe another house, honestly, couldn't be a bad idea. So if we go over here, and we're going to go, I don't know, we'll keep it to the 3 wide, I think. Something along the lines of this. And then we're going to go, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So maybe we'll go like down one like that is kind of what I'm thinking. Fill in with the cobblestone for the main path bulk majority, I guess. I don't even know. And a little bit of stone brick throughout, some andesite as well. There we go. And then we're going to be using obviously some cherry planks. So let's see, 1, 2, 3. Wait, I'm trying to think. If this is the center, let's go 1, 2, 1, 2, and we can do that, and we can do that. That can be the front of this little build here. We can just do something along the lines of that. And then we got 2, 3, 4, and 5. We can run cross beams. It's just gonna be 5 tall is sort of the idea here. I'll bring that up as well. Let's go 10 maybe. So if we go 1, wait a second. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and bring another one up right here. And once again, one more, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we're gonna bring another one up right here. It is dark out though, so I do want to go inside and sleep. And then I don't know if this is going to be too long, but let's do another 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. It's right here. Bring this one up the 5 as well. It's basically just going to be a box of a bunch of 5s, right? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, that looks right. We're going to do the same thing here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kind of a nice little rectangular shed. But we might add some leans onto this thing as well. We'll see. I think it's going to be right here. We got to bring this one up. We might end up needing more cherry logs as well. Guess we'll just wait and we'll see what happens there. Bring these guys all the way up here as well. And then this side over here. Is this going to be too long though? Let's see. No, I honestly think that's kind of chill. We could even do like a nice little doorway here on the front. We might do that. Like if we go ahead and we bring up this. Yeah, I got an idea. Make this look a little different. So if we bring this up 1, 2, and 3, and then 1, 2, and 3. I think this could be a good idea. We're going to have like a little doorway, I guess, that's going to go in there. But then we also do want to keep this doorway here. Just go up like that, go around like that. And actually, let me go grab the crafting table that we already have because I got some more we can do to that thing, but we do need it over here. We're also going to do some side quests while we're over here. We got the wheat. Let's get myself some more baby sheep going, right? One more of you. Come on. There we go. And then side quest number 2, we do got some bamboo that is ready, which is awesome. Do want to keep all of it that's planted. So we'll just kind of go across like that. That's going to be a decent bit of bamboo already, which is awesome. That is 38 pieces of bamboo. We can just do this entire layer down here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Yeah, we're going to go for the whole center first. So we're just going to keep working my way back here with these extra pieces of bamboo. I don't want to be planting double tall though. And there we go. Now we just got to wait for it to grow some more and we can keep harvesting it and keep that growing. And then the reason we came over here, I need these. I almost forgot them. I just saw them. I'm like, oh wait, yeah, that's why we came over here. We got to make sure we grab those. And then let's do a little crafting table down there, and wrong item. We need the stone cutter down as well. And you know what? We're going to go grab, I think we probably already have some wood materials, right? Do we have? Yeah, that's what we need. Let's grab all that. I still also do have those white pale oak, which we might play with as well, but we'll see. So what if we cut up these guys? We do the nice little arch door that we've been doing. Yeah, I really do like that. So maybe we'll go ahead and we'll do the same thing over here onto the side. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Make up some more cherry planks all the way down. And then 1, 2, and 3. And we'll replace those with the stairs and the slab just like that. We'll have a nice little doorway that's going to go right there. Honestly, do we want to make that a little taller? I don't know. Maybe we'll see. And then let's see. If we go ahead, all of these are a no-go. All these are a no-go. We can break these guys apart. And then boom and boom. No, I don't like that. We are going to need, let's see, if we remove that one and remove that one. So it's going to be like that. Is that better? I think that is better. We honestly could probably make these even bigger just by going, oh, wrong item, like that and like that. Is that going to be ideal? With glass, that honestly might not be horrible. So we can go ahead and copy that onto this side as well. 1, 2, 3, stair, stair, and stair, and stair. There we go. That's going to be one side. It's only going to be 2 floors tall right up there, but I think this could be a decent looking barn. I'm just trying to think. We might go up on the backside as well. Okay, with all that done, let's go ahead and let's do this back wall as well. So it's just every other is just cherry planks top to bottom like that. I think this wall as well, we're just going to do the same thing because I don't really want a door onto the backside here, but I think I already messed it up. It should go right there and right there. Hopefully we're going to have enough cherry planks. I think we might actually need to craft up more unless, yeah, we're going to be one short there, but we do actually have some, so that's awesome. And then just little stairs, top and bottom all the way along here, just like so. Final 4 over here in this section there. And then this, we're going to leave this as is for now. We are obviously going to have to add in some stone here as well, which honestly, we could just go ahead and get started with that. And the idea for this building is it's going to be like a little storage shed type of building. So some cobblestone throughout, throw in a brick and some andesite. There we go. And obviously it's going to come out this. So like, let's just say we start connecting all this. We're going to mine out all of the dirt that we're going to need. So all the way through here, make it kind of connect all the way around into this one over here. So if we just do that, we're going to keep it probably about the 3-ish wide for the most part. And then keep it going over here as well. Just a nice little storage shed. It doesn't need to perfectly stay 3 wide though, I guess as well. And then what are we doing? We're doing up here and up here. And we can do the nice little archway like that. And then that door should match that one, which is perfect. And we can throw down some cobblestone all the way throughout this, including in that area, just so we have a proper functioning trail. A couple pieces of stone brick yet again, nothing too crazy, and finish filling it in with the andesite. And then we can add a couple of these path blocks around just to sort of make it all feel more worn and stuff like that. There we go. And then if we come up here to the back side, we're actually going to bring these up by 1 extra block. Let's go 1, 2, 3. That's what we did on the front. We're going to go 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we can just run all the way over here. This should be relatively easy. I can just do like that and just get around here and do it like that. And there we go. Now we should be basically ready to throw a roof on and we can go from there. I guess before we throw the roof on though, we might as well add in the glass windows because I do feel like glass windows in this are going to be very nice to have. So let's just go ahead and add these all the way around. Basically in the back of each of these, we could just throw in some nice glass panes like that. To there and to there. There we go. And then what are we going to do about this whole thing? We'll figure it out one thing at a time. So let's go grab the deep slate that we're going to be using for those walls. I guess before that though, is there any potatoes that are done growing? Actually, it doesn't look like very many. We do get a couple though. So we'll go ahead and we'll pick any that are ready because we can keep expanding the potato farm. Actually, this one has quite a bit more than the other one did, which is very, very nice. There's 39 potatoes. I think that's going to be enough to go ahead and just finish this entire farm. And then we just got to let it grow until it's completely done and completely grown in. We got an extra 17. Hopefully these 17 are enough for this little piece here. And it does appear that it is. So there we go. That farm should be completely done. And that farm is also coming along. I think we'll also do a sugarcane farm down here sometime as well. So now with all that done, what was the reason that was coming out? I think we wanted to get the deep slate if I'm not mistaken. So what we're going to do, we're going to dump all this stuff into the chest. We don't really need this extra farming stuff anymore either. So we'll just get rid of all of that too. And then let's see, blackstone. We need all the blackstone. And then we do need all of the deep slate right away as well. How much? Okay, wait, where is my stone cutter at? That's my only problem. Let's see. Stone cutter's not over there. So the stone cutter should be right here. And I think this bottom level we are going to do with the blackstone. So go ahead and let's throw these in here. Let's grab some of the slabs and then using dirt, we can just scaffold up here. We're going to do the same style roof for this bottom layer that we did for the house. So just like that, over by one, get rid of that. And then all the way along this front side here, we are just going to be doing something along the lines of that. Don't exactly know what I want to do for these window areas. So we're going to have to figure that out right now. We start out by like sort of outlining the walls, I guess. Going to need some more cherry planks as well. Go across it like that. And then what do we want to do? Let's see if we do like that. You know what? Let's just do the two windows again. If we do it like this, upside down stair, upright, upside down, wrong one. We got to break that, and then connect that in just like that. There we go. I think that's kind of what we're going to go for. And then the glass panes in there and the glass panes in right there as well. Now we just got to go ahead and do the same thing over here onto this side. So like that, and then up like that. And then using the stairs, we're going to go upside down, upright, and throw in the two windows. And then we just got to do the same thing right here. Stair, and double up the windows. Then I believe we could just go ahead, get rid of all the scaffolding and actually get to work on the proper roof. The only thing is I do also got to fill in some of these walls, but we'll wait and see for that. If we just come up here with the dirt once again, actually I think I'm going to connect these together, right? So if we go ahead into this wall with the cherry planks, we're going to go all the way across here. And then these are just going to go 3 blocks tall. That way it's like 2 separate builds or 2 separate areas of the build. Only problem is obviously we are out of cherry wood. Sadly, that does mean I'm going to have to go get myself some cherry wood. So let's go out in a little bit of an adventure to get myself more cherry wood. Luckily for me, I think this will be far enough away. We can just go ahead and grab up a little bit of cherry logs right here from some of these trees in the local area. Don't need a ton. Honestly, want to kind of keep some durability. So I feel like 38's probably good enough to start out. We'll just pick up the rest of this and then we can call it good. 51 pieces of cherry log. That should do the trick. And then once again, just from here, I'm just realizing this is going to be a square, which is going to make things a little awkward, but that's fine. We can just go ahead and finish that one in. Same thing over here. We'll just go ahead and we will finish this one all the way across like that. Might be 1 block too low. We might have to break that in a little bit, but first let's finish up the roof area. Just like that. And then we're going to be using the blackstone to kind of outline here. We'll start over here on this side. Actually, it's going to be up 1 higher. So let's go ahead and let's break that, break the bottom one and overhang by 1 all the way along this edge here. And I think we'll just sort of connect it right into there. And then we can get started here. This is just going to go up by half a slab all the way, just like the main house right up there. It's like that. And then I believe this one will be the center one. I accidentally did that wrong though. Let's try this again, up like that. And then on this side, just to connect it all together. And we're going to have the middle one that's going to go and connect all the way in to the other building here, like that. There we go. That is 1 half done. We just got to go to the other side and do the other side as well. But we are going to actually be needing the stone cutter. And my inventory is kind of a mess. So let me just dump out. I don't know what I want to get rid of, but like that probably. Sugarcane as well. Just get rid of some of this extra garbage that's in my inventory just so I have a little bit more room to work with. And if we come on up over here, there. I need to be able to parkour over this. That is one side at least outlined using the stone cutter. And then let's see, we're going to do just about that many. Grab that many polished slabs. That should be enough. Up one from there, just like that. And then we can break the dirt underneath and we can start outlining over here as well. The only thing I'm trying to decide is, do we want to run that all the way over? We might. We'll see once we get the roof in and complete. That kind of makes a pretty big difference to see what it's actually going to look like once it's all said and done. We're going to run this one over like that. I did not mean to place that one, unfortunately. And then connecting with these slabs going all the way up into the center, just like so. And then one more right there. And we'll connect this one all the way into the other part of the house, just like that. I think we are actually just going to go ahead and connect these just because I think it makes the most amount of sense. Let's do half of them. We'll just make up, that is way too many. I just made 40 black stone slabs, but all the way along there like that. I think that'll be, yeah, that'll be looking really nice, I'm thinking. So we obviously want to go outline this side as well. Actually, I don't know if this is going to be ideal, but we're just going to give it a go. So these all the way along here, just like that. There we go. And then using the deep slate tiles and the deep slate bricks, we can start filling in these little roof sections here. We'll do one at a time, just like that. That is one half completely done. Let's go ahead and let's do this side too. It's only 3 tall, which makes my life a lot easier. I'm not going to lie. I do like that. 1, 2, 3, and then we'll just swap between those. And this is what that side is going to look like. I already actually really do like that. Now we just got to real quickly do this side as well. I think we're going to have to get more slabs, but luckily for me, we do already have the stone cutter. That's very, very nice indeed. So we'll do all those and we can get started on this side. We only got 3, unfortunately, so we're just going to throw that down. Let's do 16 of these as deep slate brick slabs. We can do 16 of these as deep slate tile slabs. Almost did the wrong thing. We almost just had a stack of deep slate brick slabs. I'm not going to lie. We can just fill this rest of the way in here, just like so. There we go. And then we got the base roof done. Now I'm just trying to decide for this part, do we want to do a slab roof or do we want to do a regular roof? I don't know. Let's get up there and let's see what's going to look better. We can start with one. Let's do actually both sides something different and then we can decide from there. So obviously it's going to be overhanging one here. We can start out, oh, we're going to need blackstone. We might not have enough blackstone if I'm being completely honest. But we go ahead and we go all the way up like that. And then same thing here. We're going to start right there. We're going to remove the dirt and we need to remove the dirt on this side as well. Boom, 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 boom. Just like so. How does that look? Oh, wait, I actually messed with that. I think we'll do this design. I really do think that that looks pretty nice in my opinion. Let's do it on the back side as well. So dirt, slab on top, get rid of the dirt. I guess these are going to be running all the way along there. Let's see, we got 20 more, so we can get 40 more blackstone slabs. Please be enough, I'm begging. We got to do this whole side over here as well. Luckily, we fill in with the deep slate. Deep slate's easier to get because it's in the overworld. And then we can start bringing these guys up to the center again, just like so. I believe, is it... yeah, one more there, and then just connect it in on this side as well. Throw in these guys just so we don't have that problem. Same thing over here, just 1, 2, 3, 4, and we can connect it down the middle using the blackstone. There we go, whole thing outlined, and now all we got to do is fill in with the deep slate, and it is the exact same as earlier, so it should be relatively easy, and I think this will be looking really nice when everything's done. We do got some more work to do, obviously, but this is going to be pretty great. Let's do these last 3 rows over here, and there we go. We got the entire roof of this thing completely in, completely built. So if we go out here into free cam, this is the look of the build. I actually really like this. I think this thing turned out a lot better than I was expecting. Very, very happy with that. We got ourselves a nice little storage shed over here. Now all we got to do, let's take some of these cherry planks and we got to start filling in some of these open holes all the way along there. Clean up some of this dirt that we used to scaffold up to the roof, obviously. We're also going to need to add some torches in because it is getting very dark. So let's go ahead and let's add in our 2 torches. And then you know what? We'll do the same thing right there and the same thing right there. We're going to use the dirt just to build up a little bit here. We could fill all of this in as well with more cherry, and there we go. We should probably go grab some grass to fill the rest of this in, but I think this building is pretty much almost completely done. Some things like adding some like lanterns and stuff could look really good, but I'm not too worried about that now. I guess also, can we add, yeah, we might just go ahead and add these all the way along as well to kind of help support the trim up there. I think this could be pretty good. Before we do that all the way around though, let me go sleep so you guys can actually see. And now I think all we got to do is we're going to go ahead and bring this pathway to sort of go a little bit further this direction. We're going to start out by digging out this entire thing. I did completely forget about the water here, and we're just going to kind of round it out a little bit. So if we go out this way, right, and we're going to bring it up a little bit more as well, fully bring it around this direction. And we can kind of just make it go this way. Take an extra 2 out here, and we'll just connect this into this one. That way it all matches up and connects together. I think that's basically about good. We just got to grab these last couple pieces of dirt, and we need to go grab the blocks that we need to actually fill this in and give me a proper trail. And then we can set up, I'm thinking I want to do a sugarcane farm pretty soon here, or coming up next. I also did forget about this. Let me go ahead and finish this first. So we go all the way around the building here. Wrong block altogether. I meant to do one of these, and we'll just keep doing these on every other block all the way down the side, just like that. One final one right there. And then probably in these corners between, we'll just double these up to make it a little bit thicker is kind of what I'm thinking. I do wish I had some trapdoors though, I'm not gonna lie. Does that look better? I do feel like that looks a little better. It kind of feels a little thick now though, I'm not gonna lie. Do we? Yeah, maybe we just get rid of the slabs in between. That way it feels like they're being held up properly. So all these slabs that I just placed, we're actually just gonna go ahead and mine them right away. Now for this trail, I am basically almost completely out of cobblestone, which is a little unfortunate. We are going to have to just go grab myself some more cobblestone. Also, it's great to see this farm is coming along really nicely. The wheat is almost completely grown. The potatoes are obviously a little behind, but once those are done, that'll look super nice. And as far as this goes, can you actually? No, we cannot. But what we can do is we can start harvesting up some of this bamboo here. That way we can expand this. I honestly think this will probably be good to just plant the entire thing. There's all of the bottom layer. We just got to grab up all that and end up breaking my sword really quickly here as well. And we can harvest up this top row as well. All of it has got to go. So there we go. All of it's chopped. Let me grab up every piece of bamboo that was on the floor. We honestly probably can afford to do this entire thing if I were to guess, or we'll be really close and we just barely are going to be short. Now that I'm looking at it, look, we got 3, 4, 5 stacks of bamboo. I think we'll be okay. Let's just go ahead and start planting in bamboo in the rest of this area. And there we go. We got the entire bamboo farm planted. It's now just about waiting for it to grow. And I think this thing will be looking really, really good and really, really nice once it's all done growing. I suppose while we wait for that, we could probably breed the sheeps one more time as well. And then we can get back to work. We got to go collect that cobblestone for that pathway. Let's see. We got a stack of wheat right here. You know what? I'm going to also just go ahead and leave the bamboo in there because I don't really need it anymore. Then we can go head out and we can go breed those sheep. That way we get another set of babies. I feel like one more set of babies is probably going to be good. Honestly, I'm kind of tempted to dye all the sheep pink, but is that going to be stupid because the barn is pink? I don't know. I feel like it's kind of fitting for a cherry blossom biome, but I feel like it also might not be a great idea. So there we go. We should have a bunch of sheep now. Maybe we'll dye them pink. I don't know. We'll see in the future. And honestly, all we need is a little bit of cobblestone. So we're just going to go ahead and start strip mining until we can hopefully grab myself, I don't know, like 2 stacks of cobblestone will probably be pretty good. And now with all of this cobblestone, we should be good to just go ahead and finish filling in the rest of this trail, which will make me be feeling pretty dang good. We're just going to fill in some of this. I guess one right there, maybe one right there. Let's go ahead and let's add in some stone brick around as well. We kind of have a lot of cobblestone, I feel like. And then the rest of it is going to get filled in here with the andesites. All the way along here, get this full trail fully done and fully built. I think that looks pretty good already. As you can see, we got this massive base. It's looking really nice altogether in my opinion, especially once I get some more things going. Like I think I want to drop this down by 1 block and we can do a massive sugarcane farm here. Gonna take a lot of mining. I really wish I had 1 single diamond at this point, but still not, unfortunately. But let's go ahead and let's get started with that. So we're gonna need some shovels. Let's just go ahead and let's craft up 2 more iron shovels right away. And we got 3 levels of XP, meaning we can do, let's see, this takes what? Level requirement is 6, so that's not going to work. So let's do this one because it's level 1. That gets me efficiency 1. And we'll do this one as well. Efficiency 1. We'll take it. And we got a big project that I got to get started on. So what I want to do, I want to drop all of this down to this Y level right here because I think we could do a nice big sugarcane farm. I don't want it to block up so much of that. So let's start out here on the beach. If we just walk along here and we break up all of these little rose petals because it's all going to be at this Y level. So it just makes more sense. Let's start out by just removing all of this, right? We'll literally go all the way around this edge here. There we go. And then, you know what? Just get rid of all that right away as well. Do we want to keep on going this way? I don't think so. We can turn this all into a nice little farm. So what we're going to do, we're going to go out probably 1-ish to maybe 2 blocks. So luckily we crafted up all these iron shovels. I can start sort of outlining what we're going to do. So like down here, I guess we can just go 1 away from there. I'll just start 1 block wide, mining out the area where we're going to have this dug down. I guess we'll go over 1 there and just keeping it at least 1 block away. Do we want to go all the way up to the shed or no? I think we'll just do something like that. Keep it 1 block away from the shed as well. And then there we go. I think that is going to be the full size for what has got to go. Basically, this whole thing that's outlined, we're going to dig down 1 more block just so it all fits together a little bit nicer. Now that we got that whole terraforming project done, we're going to go ahead and turn half of these into stone brick slabs. That is going to be 54 stone brick slabs. And then all the way along this edge here, we're just going to fill in with these slabs to kind of be an outline to this garden. Now, we're going to make this go around a little bit better as well, just like so. Maybe 1 right there as well. And there we go. Then we can sort of just bring this cliff, I guess, all the way up there. Get rid of that. And then we can get started. I think I don't have very much sugarcane actually to begin with here, but we can get started with a little bit we do have. So we're gonna need 2 things. We need my water bucket, which actually I tried out of the way, so we do got to go ahead and craft up a new bucket. Luckily for me, it is just 3 iron ingot. And we also need these cherry leaves. Let's go ahead and let's grab those, and 8 sugarcane is all we have to start out with. I don't know if this is gonna look good, but we are gonna try our best. So right here, 1, 2, wait, why can I, okay, there, I was gonna say, why can I not place that? Let's get those sugarcane growing, and then as we go, we're just gonna keep on adding. So for example, like I could do right here, do it like that, grab myself a nice little water bucket, waterlog that, and then look, we can do sugarcane, 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 sugarcane. Basically, this entire big area, I want to make a massive sugarcane farm. That's kind of the idea that I've got in my mind. The only problem is, obviously, I don't have very much sugarcane, so it's not ideal. Is there any in the area? I don't see any sugarcane around this river, unfortunately. I guess in the meantime, while we do wait for that, we could go collect. We need some more cherry leaves. Let me go find a tree that's going to be good to collect some more cherry leaves. I think this will actually be perfect. We just come up onto this tree, and we can use up the rest of my sheer durability to just get some extra cherry leaves. I'll be using this all throughout the sugarcane farm, and there are so many on top of one of these trees, it's actually insane. Unfortunately, we did not have very much durability, so we got like 2 stacks and 11 cherry leaves. Not horrible, I guess. Definitely could have done better, but we can always go craft a new one if we need to. I also just want to go ahead and craft up some more hay bales here, so luckily for me, we do actually have quite a bit of wheat. That's awesome. And I think what we want to do, we do got some hay here, so I kind of just want to make like a little stack of hay, I guess, that's just going to go like all over here, and I want it to look kind of natural, so we're gonna keep building that up. I think that looks pretty good, right? And then we could kind of go maybe like some little walk paths into it, add some moss around to kind of give it more of that, I don't know, more of that overgrown feel in the area. And then we can add in some short grass around as well, just to kind of fill in the empty space. And then let's add in some cherry leaves throughout here too. We throw some more grass in and some more cherry leaves back here as well, just like that, just to kind of decorate the area up a little bit better, because I think, yeah, that looks way better already. This place altogether though is looking pretty good in my opinion. The only thing is, I don't know that I'm gonna have enough grass, but we could also go ahead and add on just a couple of these leaves throughout here, make everything look a little bit nicer, including like all the way along this as well. Just throw on some of these leaves, throw in some grass all around here as well, get it that lush feel. I wish I had some green leaves. I don't love the pink leaves. They're not my favorite, I'm not gonna lie. We can add a couple around. It's not that big of a deal, but like obviously not my #1 preference here. I guess all the way around this thing should be pretty good. We don't need a ton of decoration here. I think this farm in and of itself already looks pretty good. Just that section there kind of looks a little bit plain, I'm not gonna lie. And then I think just to make it actually feel like a cherry forest, I do just want to go around the edges of this place and add in some more saplings. You guys know I obviously cleared a lot of these out, so we just add some more back in. I think it'll help out a ton. So we could do one here and just keep these guys going and growing all the way throughout. So we could honestly probably throw one up right there, fill in the gaps, make everything sort of look really, really nice together. One can go there, another little gap right here. We just got to make sure I don't end up chopping these with an axe or something like that. Up here, we'll throw another one in there. We'll throw another one in right there. Maybe one more back here. I can also let some of these grow, but I did have some bone meal, so I was like, why not? But already that looks pretty nice for filling in that. We got to fill in some space back there and fill in some space back there. Let's go head over. Let's see what we can do. There's just all the way around the barn here. We're just going to start throwing some of these guys in like so. Honestly, just let most of these grow on their own will probably be pretty good. And we could just bone meal a couple like you and maybe you. There's going to be some more over here. So let's throw one in, I don't know, right there, one in right there, one in right there. We can bone meal this one first of all. That one got a beehive on it too. That's awesome. And just keep these sort of going all the way throughout here. We can do one there. Perfect. One right. Oh, no, we are out of bone meal. So now it's just a matter of just kind of running around and throwing in these extra cherry trees just to kind of fill in the extra empty space. Hopefully they all end up growing on their own without my help is kind of the idea. Not exactly sure how these things go because I know spruce trees, especially when you're doing the big ones, they're really annoying with their growth patterns. Not a fan of that, but I guess we'll just see. We've got so many saplings. I also don't want monsters spawning under here. So maybe we just go ahead and throw up some torches back here to brighten the place up a bit. I think that'll be very helpful. And then honestly, yeah, this back here I feel like is pretty good. We could now just go this way a little bit. Plant some here in case they end up being taller than the shed, just so we have that little fill in. And then up to there, I think that'll be good once that one grows in as well. And then I think, yeah, it is thunderstorming. Let me go sleep, get out of the outside, and then yeah, I mean, we got most of the base done. In general, I feel like the base is looking pretty good in and of itself. I think what I want to do, I want to go AFK for a while, let the sugarcane grow, and all we got to do is really finish out this farm and maybe figure out something to put here, which actually I already have an idea for. We've got the materials. I've done this in like a lot of videos already. So let's go ahead. I just have a small idea here. We need, oh, we don't have the log I want. So, oh no, we do. Okay. We need some sticks. We need some iron. I believe it's 6 and 6 and then 1. There we go. That is 16 rails. Why is there a zombie chilling outside my house? Where are you, sir? I know I hear you. Oh, there you are. Hi, buddy. You can come here and let me kill you. That would be highly, highly appreciated. We can do one of these nice little thingies right here. So if we're going to do here, this will be the edge. We can do it right here and we can go boom, 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 boom. Honestly, this one's going to be absolutely massive, which I am totally okay with. Remove that. We can start this one here. We actually might need some more cherry logs because this thing is absolutely massive. Another row right back here on this side. You guys have definitely seen this before if you've watched any Minecraft at all. Very simple stack of logs that looks pretty nice and kind of explains where the wood in your world comes from. And we're going to throw those over there so that way they have nice little tie downs and another set of them right there. Is there a middle block here? Let's see. We got 1, 2, 1, 2. That means this right here should be the middle block and it's all tied down. We should be good as far as that goes. We got a nice stack of cherry logs just chilling in front of the house right there. I think that looks really nice. Anyways, I'm gonna AFK for a while, get the sugarcane growing so we can start expanding the farm. I think I could just probably run on in here, throw that in front of that door, throw that in front of that door, and make sure no zombies are gonna spawn up here. Looks like we'll be good, but I don't want to die, so we'll just be safe like that. We can go AFK here and wait for those sugarcane to grow. Not bad of a start. We got a couple of sugarcane here that is ready. I honestly should maybe go out and explore and see if I can find any more, but for now, this will do. We can do sugarcane like that, and then if we want it there, how do I actually need to do this? Let's see. I think we could do one that's going to go right here because then we can do boom, boom. See, this is so hard to actually kind of plan out and design. I think one right there because then we got 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't need every spot to have one, but like the more, the merrier is kind of the idea. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then let's see. We could go probably just one. Oh, we'll have to do one right here, right? So boom. And then we got 1 and 2. That's all the sugarcane we got for now. I guess AFK time again. Maybe go grab myself some supper while I wait. Oh, wait. Are the trees? Yeah, it looks like the trees are done growing as well. So we come out here. Yeah, this is looking nice. In free cam, we got the main house. We got the barn. We got the storage shed and a very nice filled out area as well. The only thing for thumbnail, I might have to take out this tree because it might low-key be in the way. I guess let's just do it again. AFK again. We'll just have to keep doing this till this thing expands. I don't know what else to do. Like we got, I guess there's a little stuff we could do. We can do something else in the meantime. Go AFK a little bit later, but let's see. 1, 2 iron. I don't really need any of these stones anymore either, so we'll just get rid of those. Craft up another shears. I've got something very specific I want to do because there's a little area that we need to decorate yet, and I don't have the resources to do so. We're going to go a little bit of ways away from the base. That way I actually just can't see. This will probably be about good, and we can just start collecting a little bit of this grass. Walk all the way through here. I do not want any of those. We just want the grass. That way I can kind of decorate the area around my base. I don't know. We're going to go for like a stack, maybe even 2 stacks because, well, plenty then to be able to fill in all the open areas. So now in this little area, we could do a little bit of decoration around here by adding in some of these bushes all the way along there. Maybe we'll even throw some torches just because it is a little bit dark. Couple more of these. I don't know what else to put back here, so we're just kind of filling in dead space at this point. And we'll add in some more grass around as well. Add some grass around these logs too, just because right now it is kind of extremely plain. I'm not a fan. Just all the way throughout here. We'd even throw maybe like a double tall there and a single one there. Keep filling in all that. Once again, let's just do one there. Let's do one right there. All the way along the front here, I guess. Just keep it going. I don't know. I want it to not look so boring. And then inside of here, nothing too crazy, just a couple pieces of grass along the edges. And then, I don't know, I guess the only other thing would be like throwing on some grass along this edge as well. So I guess we'll just do a couple pieces. Probably no leaves for any of that. There we go. Place is coming along really nice. The only thing I can think of, that tree is kind of eating the house. I don't love that. And then we got to finish off this massive sugarcane farm I still want to get grown as well. I guess in the meantime, that means we've got to go AFK again. But, you know, we are pretty much out of food. Do I have any? I mean, we got potatoes. I can make baked potatoes. I think what we're going to do, actually, it sucks because this thing is basically completely grown now, but I think we're going to harvest the wheat and turn it into bread because I don't have any food. It's completely grown. This actually sucks. I don't want to do this, but I'll just probably AFK it and it'll end up regrowing anyway, so it won't really matter. We can just grab up a good bit of wheat here beforehand. I'll be taking all that, and we'll just collect all 3 of the wheat patches right away. And there we go. Now with 3 stacks of wheat, we can get myself a full stack of bread. That is absolutely perfect. And let's close the door, AFK again. That way we get that sugarcane growing back up. My main problem is just not knowing what to do with my time now, because I feel like my entire base area is done. Like, I don't know what else to add here. I mean, I guess like we're done here. We could maybe do like a bridge across this river, or even a bridge across. Okay, that's way too big. Maybe like a dock that goes into this river. But like aside waiting from the sugarcane, I genuinely don't know what to do. I guess we're just going to keep on expanding this guy. Yeah, I don't know. We got 47 sugarcane. Let's go all the way along the edge right away first. I think that's going to be the best bet, just because this will be nice and easy to plant all of this in. And that's basically going to be all the sugarcane yet again. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, literally every piece of sugarcane I own there, I'll plant it. Oh my gosh. We just got to go AFK again. That's actually insane. Because like I want to do a dock, but I don't think a cherry dock will look very good. And I don't have access to any other block materials. Let's try this one more time. Hopefully this time it'll be enough to finish off the entire farm. And now with all of this, we just got to keep expanding. So we go, I'm trying to think here. Think this one maybe waterlog, and we can go ahead and we can do those 2, and then this one probably is going to be a good bet. Waterlog, do those 2. I guess we just keep on going with this best we can. We could do one here because this one will be able to grab 4 sugarcane. We just got to keep doing this. Hopefully we have enough sugarcane this time. Not quite the entire garden complete, but that is all that I have time for, unfortunately. So a little rundown of everything we were able to do over the course of 100 days. So starting off here, we started out with the starter house. We got this nice cherry house that is 2 floors tall. Coming to the inside, we got a storage area over here. We got an upstairs layer that is not used, and somehow a tree is inside of it. We got my enchanting table, all of that set up. Very nice looking house. And then over here, we got this nice big wheat and potato farm following the same thing that I did in the island video, and I really enjoy it. Over here, we got our barn made of pink. Honestly, the pink is a little overwhelming. I think the pink is a little bit too much. Not a fan. We got sheep all throughout in here as well, and a nice little haystack coming from there to feed the animals. Over here, we've got my massive bamboo farm, which has this nice little pathway that goes all the way through it here. And over here, we got a nice little storage shed that is not completed on the inside, and a big sugarcane farm up front that still isn't quite done either. But yeah, that is absolutely everything I've been able to do. I do just want to go walk through the bamboo farm because I actually haven't done that yet since it's been like fully done. And we just walk on into here. I think this is very nice, very aesthetic. You can just kind of walk all the way around this little bamboo farm in a loop very nicely. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next 100 days.